Now we're live?
Yeah.
Now we're live? Now.
Now.
Okay.
No hablo. No hablo.
I hate you. Speak. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to No Bucks Given right here on the Horny Goat YouTube channel and the Horny Goat Podcast Network. JP's already loving this. Welcome, everyone, to episode 44 of No Bucks Given, the show where we talk about anything and everything in a round table, just kind of free-flowing, all sorts of fun about all sorts of weird stuff that's going on in the world of news, sports, entertainment, and any other thing that we just find fucking funny. Of course, you guys know me, Mr. Marvel 613 here, Connor, here, joined with the wonderful Horny Goat family. We've got, of course, the power couple, the it couple themselves, JP and Heather. How you guys doing?
Not the it couple, trust me. You don't want to be around us on a bad day.
The shit couple.
The shit couple?
That would assess how it's gone the last couple of days.
Or the oh shit couple. I'll go with oh shit couple. That seems more.
Shit.
Oh shit. We got the wonderful Gina with us this evening. How are you, Gina?
I'm fucking fantastic. How
You're
are
on
you?
camera. Oh my god.
I am.
Well, not like from the front. There's usually like side panel over there. Like
I
a fucking...
What are you insinuating
I
here?
have this amazing new computer. Shout out to my boyfriend. He is fucking amazing. And other than that, I have a fresh pile of laundry behind me, so ignore that. Otherwise, I am fantastic.
You don't want to see the fucking debris that I have behind me. That's why I have
Yeah,
everything.
listen,
turned
this
off.
is all blankets. This is all blankets, and this is fresh laundry. So fuck you.
Dead body over here.
How are you doing?
Oh, and there's a
today?
dog somewhere back here hiding behind a blanket.
What's up, blanket? How are you doing today?
I just love how she's like, laundry, this, that. There's a dog.
Well, he's somewhere in there.
Hear
He
that?
likes to burrow himself up in the blanket back there.
You hear that, Animal Services? You listening loud and clear? We're so fucked tonight. We also got Basement with us. How you doing, Basement?
Call me Dr. Phil.
Absolutely.
You want to go there? We'll go there because I planned on going there tonight.
I am perfectly fine cooking up some popcorn and just watching the fireworks in
We have 2 bags of popcorn left here. I will.
No, we
be
don't.
one.
Nope. I made them both yesterday.
By the way.
She knows
We're all
that.
being open and honest
I
about
didn't know
our
you
feelings.
made both of them.
Yeah, I made her a thing in the bag that's in here. That was in here. Right?
And yet we were shopping.
Points
for
to
that.
every
You
fucking
guys don't
corner
need,
of the
you
universe.
guys don't need me. You don't need a fucking MC for anything. You guys are fine.
Oh shit, that's right. I can't. Okay. I'm sorry.
This is what happens when you turn fucking 50. You forget shit, all right?
I already
You forget
forgot.
shit, all right? You forget shit, all right? And then the memory
Come on.
loss.
Dr.
Yeah.
Phil?
Damn. You think
so
I have
angry.
Over popcorn. What's going on, everybody in the chat? We got Alpha, we got Alpha, we got Real Cody, we got Jurgen Muyen joining us in the chat, and of course, good friend Don't Die on Me. Thank you all for coming in and checking things out here. Of course, this is the show we kind of talk about all sorts of things and just kind of just go off and talk about whatever the hell we popcorn, as you can hear. We have a couple different things we're going to talk about, different discussions. If you guys want to join along in the conversations, links for everything that we're going to be talking about for the most part, sort of, are in the description.
Couldn't get links for 90% of this shit.
Don't fucking spoil it for the audio
I
version.
just couldn't do it.
What is happening? Like, I'm so confused.
I was just
All right.
saying that like the links that for stuff that we talk about is in the description, but the basement's like there's only 3. I'm like, shh, they don't need to know that. They don't even know how many there are.
We'll make shit up. I always fucking do.
I'm already signed up.
Oh, I mean, the World Series ended. Congratulations to the Houston Astros. They won the World Series tonight. They're world champions again.
How many does that make that for them?
They won 2. One of them is tainted because of the fucking... They cheat!
Sign stealing.
The Yankees cheat all the fucking time. Nobody fucking cries about that.
Yep,
That's all I'm saying.
bastards. So we got a flu of stuff to talk about here. A flu? What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus Christ, I'm fucking
Oh, the
tired.
flu is it's turning into a pandemic, by the way.
Yep. See?
Paraplegic.
Well, I guess I know what we're talking about now. Flu season, sending more people, I guess, to the emergency room. That's actually one of the articles listed down below. The U.S. officially is in a flu epidemic. Federal health officials say they're preparing to deploy troops and ventilators if necessary.
Yeah.
I know
boy.
I already can tell you what's happening, man. People went crazy with the COVID shit now, and like the slight cough or sniffle. It's like, oh my god,
Well,
it
it's not
might be
only that,
18 versions of the variant.
Not only that, but they need
Loki?
another They need another way to control us.
Hey, I just want to point this out to everybody. It is fucking flu season. It'll be okay. It'll blow over just like every
This happens
fucking thing
every
else.
year.
No,
The flu has been here since the
fucking
1800s, and this is the
But,
first time
Now
it's being
people are
listed as
worried.
a major
Now
pandemic.
people are worried about the fucking flu.
well,
Now people are worried about the fucking flu.
I thought it flew by.
Christ. People are so fucking dumb. I'm fucking done with people. Fuck people.
Man,
They're
it's
idiots.
just it's the leftovers of the whole COVID thing now. Like everybody thinks they're about to die when they catch a fever, so off to the emergency they go.
Yep.
Flooding it with people that don't need to be there.
According to the article, it says the U.S. has crossed the epidemic threshold. The fact that the article has it in quotes isn't a good sign. When it comes to the flu, federal health officials said Friday as they outlined plans to deploy troops and FEMA personnel and supplies like ventilators if needed in response to a nationwide surge of respiratory illnesses that also include RSV and COVID. U.S. flu hospitalizations are higher now than they've been at this point in every other flu season since 2010-2011, officials with the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention said on a press call. The country is seeing a resurgence of non-COVID respiratory illnesses like flu, RSV, rhinovirus, and enterovirus. I've never even fucking heard of it.
Honestly, it's fucking.
Rhinovirus is the virus behind the
Rhinovirus-
common fucking cold.
Rhinovirus is the cold.
This is the thing. Like it's complete horseshit. A resurgence. It's like the only reason you didn't see it last year is because everything was classified as fucking COVID.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So here's I'm gonna move the goalpost. Next thing you know, an epidemic is gonna be hangnails. Hangnails are gonna be an epidemic. We need to take care of the hangnails, or else I'm just saying this is so dumb. Like, why do we have to they're moving the goalpost is all they're fucking doing. So why not take it a step further and say that hangnails are an epidemic? Somebody every day gets a hangnail. I have 2 of them right now.
I had about
come
4 of
on,
them
man.
yesterday.
You guys need to be quarantined immediately and go to the fucking emergency room.
See, that's what that's my point.
I'm going off of
with
this.
the
I'm going off of a
hangnail.
chart.
Fucking retarded people. I swear to God, man.
So I'm right there with you guys. This is kind of just another of course it's a fucking flu season. Oh no, we're
Just
focusing
one
on
more
COVID
thing
now.
to try and distract from the fact that the elections are Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
That's another
I
thing.
cannot fucking wait for that shit to be over.
Agreed.
It's fucking everywhere. Like, did JP just break?
I think he just crashed.
EXE just failed.
No, he didn't fail.
Processors.
This is why I have a problem with the conversation that we had in Twitter yesterday. That's what I'm talking
You're gonna have
about.
to.
This shit
okay.
it's never fucking ending.
Yep.
You're never. I get the change thing. Things are happening. Change is happening.
Mm-hmm.
But am I going to sit here and say, and I'm going to say it, is me fucking a comedian fucking actually not giving a shit about what anybody fucking says? Is that really something that...
Well, I mean,
you get what I'm saying?
It's a step towards the positive, though, because that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's.
But is it though?
Well,
It kind of is, because the comedians were fucking literally rolling on themselves. Like, they couldn't fucking speak, and they couldn't speak their mind because, God forbid, they do that. Comedy was on the verge of being dead.
Comedians finally woke up and said, I don't give a fuck anymore because the world is fucked up. It has nothing to do with things changing. They just don't give a shit anymore.
but
They're just gonna
I think you're not looking like we were talking about cancel culture.
Yes,
Right.
and that.
Not.
Sorry, basically, go ahead.
Cancel culture is still a huge fucking thing.
I understand.
Right, but they're fighting back against it. Was my point. Like, they're not just laying there taking it anymore.
Well, cancel culture is a thing that's eventually going to eat itself, no matter how you look at it. You can only go so far, ruining people's lives over little things, or one thing that has happened in the past. That eventually that's not going to stick around.
But it's people just aren't giving a shit. But that doesn't mean it's changing. You're still having those people fucking.
It changed from people giving a shit to not giving a shit. That is a change.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you still. My point is you're still hearing more about these
But
people.
you're always going to, JP. But I understand what you're saying.
Their voice.
Listen,
My thing is their voice is getting louder and louder and louder. It's all about who can scream louder. Right now, they're able to scream louder.
Right now, But like
don't see
the
it
pendulum
changing
is shifting. Like okay, so now the comedians are standing up for themselves. You're starting to see other people start to say, like more and more people. You see it on Twitter. Yes, you still see the ones that you shared yesterday. You see it on Twitter. You hear it in regular life. Man, I'm so sick of this fucking cancel culture bullshit. I'm so sick of seeing this. I'm so sick of seeing that. You're hearing it all over the place. So people are beginning to wake up as well. Yes, you have the bad side, but there's the good side that's starting to fucking wake the fuck up. That's going to even things out a little bit more.
I think it might have to do more too with the people that don't normally say anything, that were always on a certain side of the fence, that when it starts to creep into like their life in some way, it's like, well, okay, well now I gotta fucking say something.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen polls out there, people like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 people. What do you think of this? And it's like 90% are against any of that shit. So you have to wonder why 70% of the news and media is all for it when the regular populace is like, fuck that, no.
Because it's part of the brainwashing process.
I wouldn't.
But not only that, but like, you know, you're seeing, okay, before all of the news stations, all of them were all like liberal sides, right?
still
Well, not
are.
all of them, most of them. However, there are some news places out there that were notoriously liberal that are starting to kind of call out some bullshit on that.
But like, where is this happening? Because I
I saw
see
something
it.
about
just happened on MSNBC.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Okay, what was said? See, I don't watch these. I don't watch.
It
these
was
shows.
on. I saw it through Twitter, but it was MSNBC basically came out and they were calling out like the leadership for the city not being safe, instead of like they were arguing saying, "Oh, it's safe here. Everything's fine." She's like, "I go to the."
I guarantee it. Once the fucking voting is over, then they're gonna just change and revert right back. I'm telling you right now, if we as a country, because they have their liberals, right now they're starting to finally figure out that they have the House, the Senate, and the White House, the House and the Senate. The Democrats have all three of those. If they lose, you're going to see it flip right back where it was
2 years ago.
5 months ago. I'm telling you. Because they will have a bigger voice than the conservatives will. That's all I'm saying. I don't see them. That's my issue. And you can sit here and tell me it's changing. It's not.
Well,
Because
I disagree.
I still see. I'm telling you, if the House, if the Democrats lose the House and the Senate, it'll revert right back to where it was.
the thing is, you could still have a liberal government and have like cancel culture and free speech not be destroyed. Those two things aren't hand in hand. Unfortunately, like the fucking world considers politics extremes versions of them. It's not all extremes. It's not all like crazy fucking dyed fucking blue-haired vagina monsters out there, and like the other side is like
No disrespect to blue-haired vagina monsters out there.
the other side is like, well, you never I can't let you abort a baby. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like the two extremes exist, but most people fucking don't land there. So if you're only gonna base your opinion on everything you see online, then it's gonna be fucking weird, man. You're gonna end up on one of those two extremes.
Because we are in an age, as we all saw in that documentary, that Social Dilemma that we watched, like at the beginning of the pandemic. Information is fed out so much faster now than it was back, say, early 2000s. Because
Right,
of the internet getting so much faster and all of these news outlets having the access to it.
But that's also a problem in itself, because since it's getting faster, and they talked about this in the Social Dilemma that we watched as well, since it's getting faster, fact checkers are no longer a thing. So they want to be the first. They would rather print. They would rather print an apology than miss out being the first one to get the story.
The fact check, the problem with fact checkers is somebody could say, in my opinion, and somebody will fact check it. Okay, well, that's fine. But in my opinion, I think it's a dumb fucking idea. And then you'll see a fact checker. what this person said is not fully true.
Well, it's when people present their opinion as fact that is a problem. You can have an opinion on anything you want.
Correct.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But when you present your opinion as fact and everybody else's as incorrect, you better have everything known to mankind to back that up.
Exactly.
And they usually don't. Like, I mean, a lot of the political stuff I see online is all just fucking empty words. It's always been empty words.
Everything.
Well, and this is why, like, okay, you take like Facebook, Twitter. I don't understand how they can hit us with like the fact check things and give us warnings on our accounts, Facebook especially, when if you put like, in my opinion, this is what's happening with the world, or if you put in my opinion, how the fuck can they hit you with fact checkers and put a flag on your fucking account and all this shit when you literally stated that it's your opinion? It's not fact.
It's all bots. They're not even looking at your actual tweet.
There's no actual
human
AI
program.
Until you put an appeal in.
Picking up like those trigger words.
Oh yeah, I put an appeal on in my last Twitter one. I was like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm not rolling over for that one." No.
But
when there's fucking naked tits all over my fucking timeline, no thank you.
I know.
This has absolutely nothing to do with floozies.
You want to change?
I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been sitting quiet here. I'm like, I missed a transition point here, and I think I'm just gonna just.
JP was just like, fuck floozies.
I missed. Yeah. I'm like, I'm just gonna just sip my Mountain Dew and just.
We went off on a tangent.
I mean,
a lot of the topics we have tonight will probably go off on a tangent because they're all somewhat related a little bit.
Well, I was gonna say in all reality, like social media and all that stuff does tie into the whole flu pandemic thing because it's people spreading rumors, spreading lies because they want to spread fear.
I've had so many conversations over like social media, and a lot of people I know, well, not a lot, some people I know are of the brand saying, if you want to be on social media, you have to present who you are. Like, you have to have government verification of who you are, and you can't just be an anonymous 1 million accounts.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know. There's so many goods in. There's good to it, but there's so much bad to it too.
It's true.
The only good thing about it is because then people wouldn't be able to hide behind, like, the keyboard warriors wouldn't be able to hide behind their fucking screen. Like, it probably wouldn't eliminate completely, but it would lower the risk of people being swatted and shit like that by like anonymous people.
I think it would.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. If you could trace it back to that, I mean, you can trace it either way around.
The thing is, you
IP address, even though it's kind of hard to do if they're jumping IPs. But
you could swat somebody without knowing that it's like, I don't think that would change anything. It might actually increase it since they know exactly who you are and can find you much easier.
That's what I'm saying.
No, like they would know exactly. Like if I wanted to swat you and you had to give government verification of who you are to join Twitter, then I would be able to find it.
Yeah, I suppose because if
there's
you're
no
a hacker
real
and
fix.
they're already like fucking
best option,
wiring around
delete
IPs.
Twitter, leave it. Honestly, Twitter, I've contemplated. I've gone back and forth on that so much.
I don't know. I think I might hang around and see what Elon's gonna do here.
The only reason I stayed on Twitter is to talk to everybody here. Otherwise, it's fucking trash.
It's a fucking cesspool. It really is.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I have made some pretty goddamn good friends on there, but
I don't think I've made friends on Twitter. I've more had like a platform to converse with the people I've met elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I don't think that any of us would have gotten as close as we did if it wouldn't have been for Twitter. Because we all
ICQ.
met through YouTube. I mean,
MySpace. I mean, we might as well talk.
MySpace needs to come back, man. I miss MySpace.
Carter, we might as well talk about fucking Elon Musk. There's not much to talk about.
You guys would be my top friends. Would you guys be my top friends?
I'm literally going onto myspace.com right now and creating an account. I am not shitting you.
I don't remember my password. I can't get on it. Yeah, it
does. Yeah. You can sign into MySpace through your Facebook or Twitter.
That's because it's owned by
Perfect.
Twitter.
I don't even remember my fucking.
It's a
password for
lateral move.
MySpace.
You're just making a lateral move.
I had MySpace when I was like 19, 20 years old. There's no way in fucking hell. I'm
What
gonna
was his
remember
name? Fred or whatever. That one guy. Now he's like
No,
a fucking
Tom.
he's like a racist,
Tom.
racist
Tom.
bigot. Fucking
Tom from
terrible
MySpace.
human being.
How much money
Thomas?
did he make? Yeah.
He always seemed like such a nice guy.
He
Well,
was
I
never a
mean-
real person.
Actually,
was.
he was. He was a real person.
Who's the real person? What are we talking?
Tom from MySpace. Tom, the guy that created.
He is a real person, but he was not the person who created MySpace.
No, that you came in and they're Connor's actually looking on MySpace for an account or signing up.
I'm gonna sign up for another one because fuck Twitter. But yeah, we might as well talk about Elon Musk
Wait,
and
you can sign up for another.
What?
I'm gonna go do that now. Where do you do such things through Facebook?
MySpace.com.
But, yeah, but you said you could do
I
it.
mean, Gino,
You
you got
said that you could do it through Facebook.
Guys, it's your first computer. Come on.
I mean,
You guys don't even understand. Like before, Austin literally had to walk me through everything like a fucking baby.
I
because
understand
I'm
why
like,
the dog's missing now.
I'm like, buddy, how do I do this? Buddy, how do I do that?
What
Buddy.
do dogs eat? Maybe dog food?
Oh shit!
He's not missing. He's not missing. He's back there. See, look, watch. Bear. See?
Oh god. Looks like he's fucking frightened as shit.
I fear.
lady,
Blink if you're in trouble.
He
I
was
am
neck
fear
pain, poor guy.
incarnate.
Blink if you're in trouble.
Pick up over the shoulder like this.
Ugh.
Lady, I'm trying to sleep. Just kidding.
That was great. It blocked out the shut the fuck up part that you were saying. So it was just like emptiness. Try to sleep.
Watch your videos.
All right, so I don't even know where to fucking.
I think the only difference from what we're saying is that now there's $8 a month, and everybody is collectively like, $8 for free speech.
Meanwhile, that's not anything that it was actually for. It's fucking $8 for the blue check mark so your tweets can be seen before anybody else.
Is somebody literally I think she's running for Congress or is running for Congress, and she was on Twitter and she literally fucking said they're charging $8 a month for fucking blue check mark, but they're only paying $7.25 an hour for minimum wage. How the fuck are the two comparative?
I know. The immediate thing I thought of is like some like fucking teenager making minimum wage at this point. Why does he need a fucking blue check mark?
Exactly.
It's Thomas from McDonald's.
I could get a blue check mark. All it is $8 a month.
There's one thing I don't know exactly where I stand because I'll have to see how it plays out. Like with the purchasing of blue check marks, you're gonna have a lot of like. They were like, "Oh, and it's gonna crack down on bots." Man, you're gonna have a lot of fucking imposters. You're gonna have nothing but imposters.
No, that's not why he's doing that.
He's doing it
It's
to
not-
make money off something that was
Well,
losing
that
money.
he's doing it to pay the bills.
Yeah, because ad revenue has dropped on Twitter
Yes.
massively because of woke culture.
Well, in all honesty, like I don't know where I stand on the pricing of the blue check mark for Twitter.
I think it's great.
And frankly, I don't give a shit either way because I don't ever need it for anything unless I'm gonna seriously use my Twitter for my Scentsy or my Mary Kay business.
It's
The-
just
the
the
one
blue
thing-
check. Blue check is $8 a month to feel like you're important.
I do.
Right.
I can see the blue check mark actually making Twitter a place that will be more of a promotional space for businesses and like people that are like, oh, I'm writing a book or whatever. Like people trying to any entrepreneurs or like,
Entrepreneur.
I know what he's
cut you up in small pieces.
Oh my god.
Shutting down.
Shutting down.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, but you're also gonna get a lot of people faking to be other people, even more so than you already have.
Exactly.
But imagine paying $8 a month to
we
pretend like you're
correct.
someone else. God damn, what's wrong with your life?
Could be fun, depending on what it is.
I
Who it is?
don't care personally, but I just find it funny that people are bitching about $8 a month and comparing it to $7.25 an hour.
Well, the thing I hated about the blue check mark, for some people, yes, I understand. It's like you have a certain amount of followers or you're a certain public figure, fine. But there's so many other people out there that get it that don't
For no fucking reason.
for no reason.
But I don't care about the blue check mark. I'm talking about the cots of the blue check mark.
The
How
what?
people are comparing it. They're bitching about Elon. This is what the whole conversation is on Twitter right now. Is people are bitching about that blue check mark costing $8.
Well, because they look at it as like a badge of honor, and or like something that they've aspired to get, and it makes them worth more than the plebs. Those people can eat my dick and pay $8 a month.
No, I agree.
I
with
agree.
You. I agree with you 100%. It's just funny to me, and
You got fucking what's his
the guy
Stephen
is
King.
fine, but millionaires are bitching about
Stephen
paying
King.
the $8 a month.
Stephen
Yeah.
King, I'm pretty sure has like young Taiwanese kids locked in his basements writing all his fucking books because they come out every fucking week, and the guy's like, I'm not gonna pay $8.
You said that?
I don't know, but it sounded like you said batements, not basement.
This is Stephen King.
Stephen
I
King,
wanna
yeah,
say-
he's another one. He's one of those fucking clowns.
Like, these people are fucking millionaires and they're bitching about $8 fucking dollars.
$8 for
Listen,
they equate $8 to free speech, which I think is I want to just if I had a million shotguns, I'd kill all of them with shotguns.
The thing
Also-
I guess I could have
They're-
one
they
shotgun
make
with a million
their
rounds.
argument- They make their argument paying the $8 and not even thinking about them. They're not thinking about themselves, but their argument becomes, well,
What am I gonna do?
$7.25 an hour is federal minimum
They're
wage.
just like looking for they compare it to something else. They try to like shirk it to some other thing. And it's like, don't look at me not wanting to pay $7.99. Look at someone else who the fuck making minimum wage got a blue check mark.
Exactly. We talked
Laundry,
about this with his mom
rent,
before in the car because we went shopping
utilities,
with her.
Twitter.
It's a fucking. She literally interpreted this whole thing of, oh, you're still going to use Twitter even though you have to pay $8 a month to use it. No,
I mean,
that's not what
the people
this is about.
the people that just watch like regular television news are all like, oh, Elon Musk, he's the worst. It's like, yeah, because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
And
I
my
want
mom
to say
is
that
one of those
MySpace
people.
is not what it used to be.
No, it's not. It never will be.
It's
It
our
sucks,
space. It's safe space.
It sucks ass space is what it is. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Where's my glittery banner and all this shit? Like
I never
The-
used
the-
MySpace to begin with, to be honest.
The whole check mark thing, I don't give a shit.
I
Like
really don't.
it's so like it's one of those things. I'm like, and I'm not saying us obviously because it's news everywhere. It's like, are we really fucking wasting time talking about a concept of, hey, you can, and this is the key word here, optionally pay
And
for something to get basically a
Blue
fucking
check mark.
emoji on your goddamn name. Like what
well, I mean, we're in an era of Fortnite skins, so come on.
what
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that, but the fact that the level of attention, division, and fucking like, I swear to God,
baby's
it's like
angry. That's what
it's
that's
like
what it feels
watching
like to me.
It's like watching a fucking Jerry Springer fight between two. Be like, oh my God, here's
Does
a
it mean
fucking
Dr.
knife.
Phil?
Do whatever you.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
Like, it's just fucking like I don't know if it's just because I'm old, getting older, or whatever the fuck the deal is, but like it's just like why does that so many people give a flying fuck?
But
rich
I
people
can-
problem.
I can tell you. I can tell you what.
literally is.
They're
Oh
looking
my
for the
God.
next. They're looking for the next Donald Trump that they can fucking attack at every left turn and blame everything on. Like they're looking for someone to attack so that their platform stays that of attack constantly and never fucking. They always need something because when they don't have that, people start turning on them.
Well, and honestly, I think that Elon knows that, which is why his fucking Twitter has been gold lately because he's not giving them that satisfaction. Like he's not giving them anything in order to further hold
I
a
don't think-
grudge against him. He's trying to explain it, but he's doing it in like the most sarcastic fucking way possible. But yet you can't really rebut him.
This is what kills me too. It makes no sense because all the people that are angry at him for the most part, I'm gonna say, are like really left leaning and really like that political affiliation. Their
Here's
whole
the
fucking
funny
thing.
part about that, though, Basement. Elon Musk is a Democrat.
Well, here's the thing. They're left. We have to save the environment. Everybody needs to move to electric cars. The guy fucking started that and has made a bunch of electric cars. Like, no, you just make cars that explode. Fuck it. You can never be happy, man. I just want to fucking.
None of them ever can
God
be.
damn it, man. Just throw yourself in a pit, please,
I just
fucking
don't-
Lord.
I don't care.
Wait, both sides. Both sides. Like, not just the liberals. Like, fucking the extreme right, throw yourself in a fucking pit, too.
Yeah, just get a big pit.
So, just massive pit. I mean, obviously, you're not going to be able to be in the same pit because you're, well, maybe we should throw you in the same pit because then
put
you
them
would
all in the
cancel
same
each
pit.
other.
Right now,
Same
I'm gonna
thing.
tell you this right now. This is $1 million idea that we could all make
Pit
huge
fights.
money off of, with amazing amount of fucking ad revenue coming in and huge ratings for TV.
OnlyFans?
Fights.
No.
Oh.
Political fights.
Yeah,
Literally.
but
Let
call
these two groups of people from the extreme right and the
I
extreme
fucking
left
love that.
just throw them in a fucking giant gladiator ring, let them run at
No,
each
have them
other
fight at
and
Congress.
fucking
We already
kill
fucked that
them.
place
I'm
up,
telling
so.
you, throw them in a pit, call it pit fights, and the winner gets a
Come on,
check.
Nick.
The winner gets a blue check mark.
We can't come up with a better name than pit fights because that just
It's
sounds
almost like
it just
political
goes
fights.
in
No,
their
no.
armpit.
It's
Oh,
almost
tweet
like
for
political. It's almost like political. There's the P and the T and the I.
Would you say, Connor? Call it what?
I have peaches and
Tweet for
eyes
tat
too,
instead
but
of tit for tat.
Tweet for tat?
You
Yeah,
got
okay.
Yeah,
peas.
tweet for tat. I just it.
like a pee hole, not a penis.
Yeah, it's not what
Did I
I
skip am I fucking like just brain like is my brain just blocking out parts of the conversation that I'm just completely impervious to and like I'm
I
just
got
like
PTs, nice.
listen, I know that I had massive like I got a massive head injury from the car crash, but like I'm just like am I like time jumping and skipping here like fucking Moon Knight? Jesus. I just don't give a fuck.
I'm with you. I've kind of getting to that
yeah.
point of like life in general. Like, not in like the way it's like, oh, I'm going to end it all, but like it's just like I don't give a
like
fuck.
it's like okay, fine. He like I get that there's gonna be some backlash for it, but like Jesus fucking Christ, like the amount of fucking attention this is getting, like God Almighty, like it's one thing if it was like, oh, we're now Twitter's now a paid service where you are forced to pay $8 a month in order to use it. Then I can understand because there's so many people and whatnot, and it's a change, blah blah blah. But like for just the fucking goddamn check mark, right? Like I just
the thing is, I
have to repeat the basic fact in order for my brain to fucking like understand this.
What do you? Okay, the guy takes over ownership of Twitter. A bunch of advertisers leave because they don't want to be associated or whatever. Then you're gonna have to make. It's a business still. You're gonna have to make up the fucking money somewhere.
Mhm.
And who else? You know what you
I
do? You
understand
attack this is the thing. You attack the people that attacked you. So, and most of them are these fucking check marks.
I'll be honest. Part of me
it's
wants to get one just to fuck around.
I don't want to pay
least for the Horny
$7.99. I don't pay $7.99 to fuck around.
Yeah,
So
no.
at least that's at least 50.
Actually,
That's at least
I don't think
$50.
it is $7.99. I think it's $8.
It's $8 flat.
Yeah.
So just do it for
$7.99.
do it for 1 month.
Nope.
Just do it for a month. Horny Goat blue check
No.
mark for 1
It's
month.
the worst $8 I've ever spent.
By the way, donations are available through Streamlabs if you guys want to help us get a blue check mark on.
I mean, you never know. If we get a blue check mark on Twitter, then maybe we would get a little bit more subscribers. Like subscriber count would go up.
Entrepreneur.
Let's be real here. They've seen our content. I don't think it's gonna go much further.
You said that, not me.
So, all I'm saying is that the wrong people are bitching about it.
The only people bitching about it are those people.
But
They're the only people that would actually
they're the
get
only
the blue check mark.
and that's the point. But the wrong people are bitching about it.
Well, it's a rich person problem right
Oh
now.
my god.
It's a very specific side of the political atmosphere that's rich.
Sup, yo, DJ Curtis. Sup, yo.
DJ Curtis, sup yo, entrepreneur.
I don't
Going
want
down.
to hear a millionaire bitch about $8 fucking.
I don't-
I don't want to hear anybody bitching about it.
And
Like
then I
it's
also
just
don't wanna,
fucking
like,
stupid.
It's
Did they-
optional. Like that's the
did
whole
they have
thing.
the-
It's
They have the
optional.
gall to stand on the fucking
gorilla.
bodies of like people making 725. They stand on them and be like, "Well, what if I was one of them? Then I couldn't." Shut the fuck up.
Again, I understand to an
Aw,
extent if
thanks,
like
gorilla.
you're the man gorilla. I understand to an extent like if people are like,
I like
we're
that.
now switching over to $8 per month, like standard that you have to in order to access Twitter. That I understand more of because there's so many people. But Fine.
It would probably kill the fucking platform. To be honest.
It
well,
would.
duh.
Yeah.
But right. But my point is, I would understand the outrage and more of the intention. But this is just like you guys are fucking bitching about something that's optional. That just
don't do it.
like, what the fuck? Like, what else does it do?
And
Honestly,
also, half
what
these
else does
people,
it?
it's like they have 500,000 people following them. All of a sudden, they don't have a blue check mark. They're gonna lose all
So-
that, I guess. I think that.
So you have like
bitching,
fucking
bitching.
let's say just for shits and giggles, Ellen DeGeneres is out there fucking. I'm never paying $8 for a blue check mark. That's fucking ridiculous. Now let me go buy this $8 million Lamborghini.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my point.
it's so ridiculous. It's so
My
ridiculous.
house costing me $3 million. I'm not paying $8 for a blue check mark.
For you,
I mean, we got to understand, AOC's still paying off her student loans, guys. How is she gonna afford an $8?
AOC can literally
You know-
lick my fucking taint. Like,
She'll be paying off her student loans until she's 700 years old.
how much fucking student
She's like,
loans does
you know,
she fucking have?
when somebody says,
She's a fucking bartender.
when somebody says, my team contacted me, you don't have student loans, bitch. And if
No.
you do, then you have them for this specific reason of saying, I still have student loans.
Or you have them specifically because you intentionally have not paid your student loans.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. She kept it
Yeah.
that way so she can always lean on it and be like, I'm one of you.
Right?
Fuck
And
my
yet-
fucking asshole.
Far from fucking being one of us.
I wanna
Far
eat a bunch of
fucking
fucking Taco Bell and just lay down right on her fucking face.
I did have Mexican this evening, so by all means, send her my way. Excuse me.
Good.
Anyways, that's enough of that, I guess.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up here for No Bucks Skip. No.
Sorry.
I guess let me see what else we got here for the other
I just
articles.
want to say that I'm really fucking proud of the fact that we included ALC in that fucking conversation.
She deserves. Well, she was one of them.
She was one of the bitching about it being $8.
I severely dislike her.
Oh yeah, and
yeah.
then that student fucking loan bullshit. Oh yeah,
Always says it.
we've been approved. Like here's the thing, it's like something like 18 million people or some shit like that have been approved, but we're not going to see any relief anytime soon, which is okay because I actually don't agree with the taxpayers having to pay for my student loans that I took out.
Right.
But the
Taxpayers
whole
pay for
thing
everything
is
else.
like.
Taxpayers
The
paying
whole
for
thing is,
Ukraine.
like, okay, so like you said that we were gonna get this, but now you're saying, oh no, wait, I'm gonna take that back. Like you
They can't
Yeah.
give you
Yeah.
money and the Ukraine at the same time.
Gina,
Oh my
did you
God,
start this
don't even get
conversation
me
with like,
fucking
I'm glad we
started
didn't
on
talk
shit.
about
So the
this?
student
Or...
loan thing, states are now blocking it because they
Yeah.
don't. They're suing the president over doing it.
That's
Well,
part of the
honestly-
reason why it's not rolled out.
That's why
yet.
it's not. That's part of the reason why it hasn't rolled out yet. Because if he moves it and then it's wrong, guess where he goes?
well, and you know, and it's
To
speaking
the funeral
a lot
home
too, okay,
where he
because
belongs.
That
I'm not
too.
gonna lie,
Wow.
okay, like it speaks a lot saying that I don't agree with it because I have $60,000 in fucking student loan debt. Okay, all of my grants were Pell grants, which
rock.
means that I would be eligible for $20,000 in student loan debts. That would be huge for me. However, I don't find it fair that other people have to pay for my responsibility.
Mhm.
I agree with you.
Yeah, no. I was just saying, like, that goes
I'm
wonders
just
saying
telling
that,
you
like,
that I
I
think-
am saying
Yes,
that.
I'm just clarifying for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know what I heard. I think it was on the news here. We watched
Yeah.
the news real
It's-
quick, and it's
on the news, and it's been in my
That's
feed a
why.
few
That's
times.
why it hasn't started rolling out. So people complaining, "Hey, where's my?" Right now. If they move that and it's found that it's unlawful or whatever,
which I think it will be.
They
And
need
he-
to revamp everything, man. They need to.
It's an executive order. They've given the president freaking.
They went too far with like needing people to be uber educated to do a job that a monkey can do.
Mhm. Yeah, because like okay, when I was going to school for social work, right? But like most of the classes that I took were involving the same shit that I've been doing for the past, well, give or take a few months when I was laid off. But what I've been doing for pretty much the past year and a half, customer service, like I working behind the fucking computer, dealing with people. It's the same fucking classes that I paid $60,000 to fucking go to school for.
School can suck my dick, honestly. Like, school is good to an extent, and like
Yes.
the thing is, like, a general education should include more than it currently does, and it should be free. And then
Yeah.
if you want to specialize in something that actually requires schooling, I can understand paid for that. Or if you get a job that they're like, you're really good in this aspect, we want to move you forward. Maybe they can help out with, some of the money to help you train you.
A lot of businesses
Around
do
here will
that.
do that.
Yeah.
McDonald's fucking
McDonald's.
Most
Some
businesses,
Starbucks franchises offer
most
that.
businesses do have like a little bit of a grant program, but it all depends on what they offer for it and where you have to go, basically.
So here's my thing.
I just want to say this. Here's because I want to go back to the college and paying for it thing, and I'm gonna say this. I kind of disagree with you, Basement, because usually people go to college in a special. You don't go to college just to go to college. If you're going to college, just
Here
to go
it's
to college,
specialized.
You need to go to a mental institute.
You still go to college for like individual things. Most people that go to
like
college
social
don't end up
work or
even fucking
computers or
working in the field they go to college for.
Exactly.
So it's basically to get the degree. What I'm saying is include some of what college offers in general education.
Okay, so here's my thing. Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there, but I have not seen this in the northern states so far. But like down in Louisiana, they have. Well, they refer to them as technical colleges, but they're not actual colleges. They train people in certain
they're
careers, like welding, cabinet, things like that.
You're talking about like trade schools.
Free.
It's not free. It's not free here.
Well, in Louisiana, I think they have like a few free ones, but then there's some of them that like it's like $600 tops for like a year, and then you're done with your training.
Wisconsin has those tech schools.
The thing is too. Like
I mean, Minnesota might too, but we certainly don't in our area.
A friend of mine went to trade school to become an electrician. The amount of low pay work you have to do post trade school to finally get something where you can be like a master electrician or have the ability to run your own, be a business by yourself. It's a huge amount of time after the fact.
Unless you go to those trade schools and then enter into union work with your county, because then you are on
I don't
government
know.
pay.
It might be different for like the
and not
places
only that,
we live.
But most of your trade schools, like right after you get out of trade school, it's the exact
They'll help
same
you with
as
placement.
college.
They'll help you with placement.
Yeah, it's the exact same as college. Like you get placement, and then you can get placement at, like, say, electrician. You work for wherever you get placed. You work there for 6 months, and then after that, you're pretty much good to go wherever the fuck you want.
So trade schools, and just so everybody understands, trade schools and technical colleges are the same thing.
That's what I figured when you started to explain it.
Yeah,
they're the same thing. It's a specialized job, and they don't focus on the math and the science and all that stupid shit.
They teach you the job.
The only difference is
a physical skill that's going to keep
you get what's called an associate's degree, not a bachelor's.
But with a technical school, you still have to go through your math and your science and all of that.
But my point is they aren't as extensive.
Yeah, basically,
at a technical college or a trade school, they're the same thing.
Right. Well, like basically, a trade school is usually about a year and a half. Trade school is 2 years. Technical is 2 years, and then obviously you have a university for
trade
4.
school for us here is 2 years. Trade school here is
and
two,
that's
is 2
technical
years.
for us.
Here. Well, might be a little bit more depending on the specific.
Right. The trade you want to learn.
Well, I mean,
Right.
my friend was doing six
Sorry,
months, 6 months in class and 6 months out of class. Where out of class was actually on the job, but it was like through the college, whoever they had a contract with, and then and then it would go back 6 months, 6 months, 6 months, 6 months for the 2 years.
Well, and technically, like most universities here, you only go to actual university for about 3.5 years, or about 3.5 years, because then the last 6 months of your 4-year degree, you're doing your placement.
Yeah.
You know, I forget what the
I
fuck
wish
they
more.
call it.
I wish more like post-secondary schools had placement.
Yeah.
Instead of like, hey, here's your master's in philosophy.
Yeah, here's your
Go live on the
degree.
street.
Good luck. Good luck finding a fucking job.
Yeah, but to circle back to this whole fucking school loan forgiveness shit, you know what they're gonna do. When it goes out and it gets done, this money's gonna show up in people's bank accounts, and there are certain group of people out there that are gonna sit there and go, "Oh, I can buy this, this, and this."
What the fuck?
But
that's fucking hideous.
That money is supposed to be designated for your student loan.
Right.
I propose that this fucking card, oh Jesus Christ, go onto a special card that works nowhere else but where the bank that the loan for your student loan came from. You cannot withdraw any money. You can only spend the money on that card on your student loan.
Well, that'd be.
Or if they put it on this card and they see it was used somewhere that was not related to the school in any way, that money gets revoked.
Stop making sense, okay?
I know.
Okay, so with my student loans, I had to drive to school, right? Which is an hour one way, an hour back. So I had no choice but to take the max fucking loan out every semester because I needed that extra in order to drive, because like the drive I couldn't get a part-time job while I was going to school because one, I was out with my neck at that time, and two, there was no fucking time between I was in school from like 9 a.m. in the morning until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then by the time I drove home, there was no time for another part-time job with the kids. So I had no choice but to get like the max loan. Well, that's where they fucking got me, because the max loan at $9,958 every semester, that shit fucking really starts to fucking add up. Mind you, I didn't get that much. Like I like 4,000 something of that got taken out for my tuition. But
right.
Time to invest in that private island that we talked about.
Yeah. Because once people start getting this money from the college loan forgiveness plan, it's going to be spent on buying either a new car or
it has to go.
No. The check isn't going to them. The check is going directly to wherever their student loans are through.
And I heard that was only for the government granted Pell Grants.
Right. Well, the Pell Grants are the ones that are getting $20,000 back automatically.
Other loans that are going to be part of that forgiveness, not just the Pell Grants.
Right, but they only get $10,000.
It doesn't matter. That's still money that's not going to. Not going directly.
I don't really see them sending direct checks to people, because that would just
be stupid if they did that.
Yeah.
People would just go buy fucking 75-inch fucking TVs.
Yeah, TVs and all that shit.
Cocaine.
I mean, Gina, do we not sit here and laugh every single fucking day with Biden's ridiculousness on Twitter?
True, it's true.
I would not put it past this administration to do something that stupid.
Wow,
he should not be on Twitter. I'll be very honest. Like,
he should not be anywhere.
I know.
Hey, so this just popped up on my phone. It says recessions make us do dumb things with our money. Is it listening to me?
It must be listening to somebody.
Good Lord.
All right, let's go to something else.
I don't even know what that topic originally was.
It started with, I'm glad we didn't
Elon
start talking
Musk.
about this thing, and then we just talked about that thing for 10 minutes.
It started with Elon Musk and Twitter, And good lord.
No, literally, Gina was like, "Can I just say how proud I am that we didn't talk about this?" And then,
There we go.
Okay, well, you might as well pull up this other article that I found here, or that's listed here. Italian police find cocaine among Equalizer 3 crew and raids the hotel. So apparently, Italian police raided the hotels being used by the crew of the Equalizer 3 after more than 100 grams of cocaine were found. The raid occurred in Maori, a seaside town of Amalfi Coast, on Tuesday. That was the day after the film's head caterer died of a heart attack. Jesus, according to the Italian newspaper. Several small bags of cocaine were found in his possession, leading to a search for more. According to Variety, 3 other caterers on film reportedly had drugs on them. What is it with fucking catering? What? One had their driver's license confiscated, and the other 2 were placed under house arrest in the hotel on drug dealing charges. And then I love the bottom of this. The Equalizer 3 stars Denzel Washington and is being directed by Antoine Fuqua, who starred in and directed the first 2 movies in the series. It's scheduled to hit theaters next year. So I love how, like, after all that, the fucking article basically does an advertisement for the fucking movie.
I hope the movie has, like, a lot of cocaine in it.
So,
Can
I ask a question? Is that Denzel Washington on the GIF?
Yeah.
And what movie is that? Oh.
Fuck. There's a movie where he's using of everything constantly. He's like he's an addict of drugs and alcohol. And I've seen this movie. I just can't remember the name.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's not that old.
It's not. No.
So who's the lead character in The Equalizer?
Denzel Washington.
I think it's called The Cocaine Party. Oh no! I'm sorry. Jesus, Flight.
That sounds right.
Flight.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Literally Google Denzel Washington cocaine.
No, but
Google
I'll tell you why it's always the caterer there, Connor. It's because they know they're going to be working with celebrities, and they know celebrities buy.
I just love how they're like, oh, one caterer died of a heart attack, and 3 of them still had cocaine on them. Like, what?
Who's all in this movie?
I remember this stupid fucking movie. He flies the plane upside down.
Wait, hold on. Is this the wait a minute.
I'm talking about an Equalizer. Who are the actors in
Denzel Washington.
Is this the movie I think it is?
I think I actually enjoyed the first one. It was kind of like a Liam Neeson movie or John Wick kind of.
Oh, I think I know what this is. Is
the
this
first one
was
was
like
pretty
for
good.
hire?
All I remember is he flew the plane upside down.
Hold on, let me.
I was like,
let me.
Okay.
See. I think I know what this is. Yes, I have seen. I've seen the second one. I did not see the first one, but the second one I
Equalizer?
did see. Yeah,
the second one is terrible. The first one is actually pretty good.
The second one, the only one I liked was the scene where he beats up the guys in the hotel.
Yeah, that was good.
I expect a 5-star rating.
He basically kills like 15 Russians in a Home Depot in the first one. And
I honestly don't think I've seen any of those movies.
He Macaulay Culkins it.
Yep.
Is he like the...
This is the movie Queen Latifah's TV show was based off of.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh,
yeah, we saw how that went.
Yep. Yeah.
No, it's still fucking going.
Yeah.
Who's watching it? Like who in the Queen Latifah must have a massive family.
That's for the fan to decide.
Family. She has a massive fan base because of her rap career.
I don't mind Queen Latifah. I just come on, man. This is just a terrible idea.
Isn't this the movie where the guy is like, and he's not from around the area or whatever?
He's like a hitman with a heart.
I think he works in Home Depot with this big Spanish guy.
Yes.
I just want to say that, like,
he's like a retired.
His past is like John Wick, basically.
Yeah. I just want to say that, like, I don't know if it's just me, but since we're on this topic now, anyway. The amount of fucking spin-offs and other bullshit that's happening is fucking out of control. Now, it's getting to the point where, like, I've seen, like, so whatever fucking production company is, like Paramount Plus, Amazon, whoever the fuck. Remember this movie? Well, we're gonna make a series out of it. It's like, what the fuck? And it's such like an obscure, like, what was the one I saw? Megamind, the movie Megamind. Cool. Okay, I thought the movie was all right. Nothing to write home about. It was fine. But then like they're like, oh, we're gonna do a Megamind series on like why? Why?
It's just like I saw the other day too, going on this line. Harry Potter apparently needs to have a spin-off. Motherfucker, you already had a spin-off.
I don't know why they did what they did.
As much as I love Harry Potter.
Oh, she got the fucking
That story
Beyonce.
Is done. Move the fuck on.
You know what? If it was me with the Harry Potter shit, I would have just fucking completely left Harry Potter. And
I think Gina's looking for a hit in the chat, by the way. But go ahead.
Move to.
We need an 8-ball stat for a certain.
show
I was
the.
trying to get him to fucking talk.
It's not the way to do it. Woo!
Show the American version as a TV show.
But my point
nothing to do with Harry Potter. It's just the fucking world of wizardry. You're just exploiting that shit.
Bob the Builder takes place in the same universe, but no, it's infuriating that like companies are so desperate for IPs and for having something to be this like smash successing hit, and it's not like are there some that are like creatively fulfilling and good writing and stuff? Yes, there is, but the problem is that everyone's pushing content out their fucking ass.
I feel like
to the point where they're
or spin-offs. There's nothing original anymore.
It's some fucking creator or writer running around with a defibrillator and they walk up and revive next.
You're not wrong.
You know what? Hollywood, guess what? I have a published book on Amazon. Buy the rights to it and the 7 other books I want to write after it for $8 million a book.
What?
You have new content right there. Right here.
You can write a story about this grape.
That's
a grape?
What the fuck is that?
That's an enema. That's what it is.
These are the best fucking grapes I've ever had in my life.
I don't think they are grapes.
Gina, I think those are enemas. I think you need to read the label.
No, they're called teardrop grapes, and they are.
Those are teardrop enemas. I think. I don't know why. Does it even look like a teardrop?
When you buy this grape, put it up your ass. Best way to consume.
Warning: not to be taken orally.
It looks like a suppository. It really does.
It's a grape. See.
That shows me nothing. It looks like a cigar. For fuck's sake.
Fuck you. It's a grape.
Sure.
They're delicious, though. Seriously, best grapes I've ever fucking had. Continue.
Oh, fuck the Equalizer. The third movie. Why are they even making it? Fuck it.
I don't fucking know.
I just don't understand why
it's constantly diminishing returns.
Well, I'm not. I'm done.
No,
Alpha.
While I was talking, so this way the mic was
Alpha said they literally refuse to try and come up with any originality. They're going to find anything they can to make a buck off of for namesake, and that's exactly right.
They need to start making lower budget movies. Honestly, like this $300 million to make a fucking pile of shit on camera.
Guys, let's make a horror movie, like a really low budget horror movie.
Yeah, you could do what they did, and they did one that was like a group call. Wasn't it called? I can't remember what it's called.
No, it was a phone. It was a phone call. What the fuck was it called?
No, it was a group call. They were doing seances and shit.
Oh no, I was thinking of the one. Host.
It was called Host.
Oh, I think you're talking about Unfriended.
No, I was thinking about the one with fucking Kristen Bell, or is it Kristen Bell or Jessica Biel?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Jessica Alba. Where the phone rings, and if the phone rings, then you die.
Well, that sounds. I'll just keep it on silent. Save forever.
That's what I was saying the whole fucking movie.
Or you just turn the phone off.
Oh god.
Get that? No,
I think it's Jessica Alba in that one.
Your phone vibrates.
Maybe it is Kristen Bell though, because
you have a computer now, Gina. Google it.
Nope, she's got to use her phone. Look, she's in her phone.
Old habits die hard.
Go to my phone.
Just saying. It's okay.
I'm just throwing. I don't know if you guys. I know JP and Heather caught one of them, but I'm just like throwing. Like I'm just quietly mentioning movies that are absolutely nowhere fucking close to what you guys are fucking talking about, just to see who's paying attention to what I'm saying.
The movie I was talking about was called Host, and it actually could be done with cameras on fucking Discord.
Well, they did Unfriended, which is like the same thing with Skype.
Yes.
Blue check mark. Let's make that one.
That's not.
No, you see, we got to sit there and go after Winnie the Pooh because it's now a free floating franchise, and Tigger's Revenge.
I don't really want to go anywhere near
that. That title sounds very.
You gotta stay away
as
from
a white
Tigger.
male, I'm a little nervous about it.
I'll probably go with like Eeyore or Big Piglet, I guess. But the Tigger has to be retired.
Piglet's punishment. Oh, dear. Got a BDSM fetish.
Well, that's what the new fucking Winnie the Pooh horror movie is all about, basically.
Oh, dear.
Has that even released? Has that even released?
It's gonna release in February.
I can't wait.
I can't.
I don't know why they didn't release it during Halloween.
Because it wasn't done being edited.
Boy, are they fucking dumb.
I would just keep it and release it next fucking Halloween. But they can't do that.
Valentine's
Day.
Money. What everybody thinks of
Blood and Honey
horror movies.
That's what I think of. That makes sense for Valentine's Day, right?
The last article I have here is the Kyrie Irving being suspended, although I can't read the entire article.
You don't look through any of the shit I put in there.
Suspended by the Brooklyn Nets for saying, I don't even know what the fuck he said.
He basically
he's now considered an anti-Semite.
He basically said, I think he said like he kind of like posted that he watched a movie on Amazon that has some anti-Semitism in it. Therefore, he is now suspended for at least 5 games, if not more.
Really?
But then they asked him about it in like a post conference, and he's like, "I'm not promoting it." It's like, well, you should have put more information when you posted about the movie. It's like, just fuck off, man.
What the fuck else is he supposed to say after he says, "I watched this movie"?
Yeah. I feel like the thing is he's like low hanging fruit because he's basically a fucking retard of a human being. He went on for a long time about like, first of all he's already like in the crosshairs because he didn't want to get the COVID-19 vaccine, therefore he didn't play, and he thinks their world is flat, therefore nobody cares about his opinions. Then he watched this movie and it was like foot and mouth again.
I honestly think that what COVID did was that it made a bunch of upset people very bored, and when they're bored, they lashed out at every fucking thing. I have worked and been around in apartment complexes with older people who are retired who have nothing better to do than to fight.
That leaf is looking at me wrong.
That they have nothing better to do than and I feel like that has gone with society in specifically the last 2 to 3 fucking years. It was starting to creep its ugly head before COVID, but I feel like after COVID, it just made everybody open the door for it. God fucking damn it, people, get a goddamn life.
I mean, it really started all back with the last Thanksgiving parade where one of the balloons took off, got caught on a fucking light post, and knocked that light post down. I think that was early 2000s that happened. That's what started all this bitching, because apparently they said the people that were injured by this light pole coming down said they didn't handle the balloon properly when the wind suddenly and unexpectedly gusted up and took the balloon away from them.
I'm tired of everybody being a fucking professional at every fucking job known to mankind. I could have done it better if I was there. Eat my fucking dick. I'm going to say that a lot tonight. I already have said it like 7 times.
I was about to say, I think our mouths are full. Alpha just said they literally refuse to come up with it.
Next time we go to Spencer's, I saw something in there. It's literally a jar of candies shaped like dicks.
I was about to say kitty-shaped dicks. I don't know if it's a jar of dicks. Baby dicks.
They do that for bachelorette parties. Fill up little like things.
Yeah, bachelorette.
They also
parties.
have cake pans shaped like a dead penis.
Yes, they do.
Dead penis.
Where did you get dead penis out of anything I said?
What did you say?
I said they also have cake pans shaped like penises.
Yeah.
Cake pans, not dead penis.
Deadpan penises. I don't know, man. My mind is not working.
I hate it's the Professor Farnsworth meme. I just don't want to live on this planet anymore. I really don't.
But this is where it's like, and everybody's on Kyrie Irving for like, you have a platform, you have to respect it. Yet when other fucking players have said shit that is somehow acceptable, it's like, whatever. You have a platform, use it. Thumbs up.
Don't get me wrong. Like I understand to an extent if someone's being a jerk or a jackass or being extremely insensitive. And they're doing shit, fine. I get, like, okay, whatever. But sometimes it's like you're really gonna go out, like you're really the pitchforks and torches are coming after this person for this reason.
Just because they already had them sharpened and ready for this guy. I'm telling you that right now.
Just like what was there was a quote I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think it was from Dave Chappelle. He's like, because he was under fire a couple of years ago. He's like, oh, they hate me on Twitter, but I don't give a shit because Twitter's not a real place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, that is beautifully said. And it just.
Well, the problem is they hate him on Twitter. It might not be a real place, but it's in fact impacting his real life. You know what I mean? And Kyrie, I don't really feel bad for Kyrie. I mean, the guy's fucking multimillionaire or whatever. And in all honesty, you kind of know what you're doing if you just post this shit. And he's like, well, and then they asked him and he just didn't fucking say anything about it. He's like, don't talk to me. I don't have to. Like, he's basically saying he knows he has it's the unfortunate side to celebrity. And he refuses to take ownership of that. He's like, well, I'm just a regular person. Unfortunately, you aren't. So I'm on both sides for this, but I don't think like this like suspension. He might be for an unknown amount of time. Like, what the fuck? What does this have to do with basketball? Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, no shit.
Basketball is all image now. It's a fucking joke of a sport.
It is.
It is.
Nothing is about the game anymore. It's about like the celebrity of each individual. Actually, the actual thing I wanted to talk about, and it was too late because I spoke about it with other friends, and this is actually pretty interesting. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys know what happened with JP. You probably do. Mitchell Miller in the NHL.
Nope.
So Mitchell Miller's the young player that got signed by. I think it was Boston signed him out of the draft, and then as soon as he was signed, it came to light that he abused in school when he was 14. He was a bully and he abused an autistic. He was an autistic black child, and he like would rub candies in the urinal and have him eat it, and like do terrible things to this kid, right?
Right.
So the question is, and this is like, they come out and say Mitchell Miller may never be eligible to play in the NHL for what he did at 14 years old to this other kid. Where do you stand on that? Because I know where I stand. But do you think they should be able... He was 14 years old when he did it. He's not 14 years old anymore. He's eligible to play in the NHL.
Right. No, I got that.
Yeah.
I don't think that anything that anybody does when they're 14 years old should be able to be held against them later.
Within reason.
Mid-20s.
Within reason, obviously, if you fucking murder somebody or do some shit like that.
Well, I mean, this is like a vicious case of bullying that he did at 14, and to a
right.
like
but
a
is
kid.
he still the same person now? Like, does he still exuberate the same characteristics now?
Okay, so here's something you want where I stand on this, and
I wanted to know where everybody kind of stands on that.
I personally, like 14 years old. I mean, if he
Like,
did it
like
last week, I'd put his character into
question. If it was recent as
But I wouldn't. 4 years ago, I don't. 14-year-old kids doing stupid fucking things.
You also have 4 years to reflect on what has he done since then, and there's no mention of this.
Yeah,
exactly. Okay. And I feel like this is a perfect example of what we've been talking about with like cancel culture. Because cancel culture keeps on fucking trying to like, oh well, this person hurt me when back in 1985. Okay, do you have proof of that? And blah 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 blah. Now I understand that there may be proof of this now, but is this guy still the same guy that he was when he was 14 years old? Chances are not.
So Josh Hader, who was a pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers, they traded him to San Diego this year. He said
He dropped the N-word.
He said the N-word.
He also said that multiple times to this kid as well.
Okay, so he said the N-word, and it was brought into character. And he had to publicly go, and this happened when he was like...
He was back 12, in high school.
13, 14 years old. And he was called into question on it. And I'm like, why? He was a kid, and kids make fucking mistakes. Like, why are we... This is why recruiting... This is why I'm starting to hate college football, because they start recruiting these kids at really young ages, and
puts them out there.
And it puts them out there. LeBron was the first that I can remember where this happened, and whether fucking LeBron James is a good guy or not, I could give a shit. But my point is, you started doing this, now you're starting to recruit kids at a younger age, and now they've got an image out there, and then it's called into question 4 years later. This is why this kid didn't go in the first round, because he called his mom a bitch one time.
Well, you know, the thing is
man.
Was it shitty of him to do that? Yeah, it fucking was. You know, duh. But I mean,
at 14 years old, you don't know what the fuck you're saying. You don't know
well, you do. And you don't I would argue you kind of do.
But here's the thing: do you actually stand there and think about what you're doing and how it could impact your future at 14 years old? I know I didn't.
But also, like,
at 14 years old, I was just too busy being a fucking kid, you know?
But also, the question I have in this situation, I don't know the answer, is, man, most bullies aren't just singular bullies. They have, like, a pack. And what happens to the rest of them? So the reason I bring this up, and Connor, I want to get your thoughts on this too. The reason I bring this up because I was talking to friends of mine, and they are... some of them are adamant. It's like, he should never play hockey. He can do anything else with his life, but he should never play hockey. And I'm like, how do you really get to that place? Then you don't believe in human reform. So if you've ever done something bad in your life ever, that's who you are forever.
At that point with those people, I sit there and say, okay, what were you doing when you were 14?
And like, you've never done anything that you regret in your fucking life. Like,
I mean, there's things that I'll say, yeah, I regretted, but I've never done something that terrible to somebody else.
I think personally, I think it speaks to his character. Now, does it speak to his character now? I surely fucking hope not. At that time, definitely spoke to his character, but that was also a different fucking time.
I think most people have like enough knowledge they have enough fucking growth in their personality to come back and look at the things that they did that were like, would never do that, and I kind of hate myself for doing it. So Connor,
and I mean, a lot of people, if you were bullied or if you were bullying somebody or whatever, a lot of people, if you actually grow, if they run into that person that they used to bully or whatever. Because this happened between me and my friend Nate. My friend Nate, I fucking hated him when I was a kid because he tormented me. Like, every fucking day I came home bawling because of him. Mm-hmm. But we ended up being so fucking close. Because he came up and he apologized to me and he said I was a fucking dick. Now, was I going to still continue to hold what he did to me against him even though he apologized? No.
I'm reading what Connor's reading.
You're reading the chat.
I'm reading the chat.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, you know,
I can tell you, at 14, I was a completely different person, and I'm 37 now. So that's what, 23 years?
Sure.
A long time. Let's just say that, long time.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Where do you stand on this?
Say, Connor? What do you say?
Remind me what he did again.
So he bullied an autistic. I'm going to say black kid because he called him the N-word a bunch of times.
Shoot him.
He bullied him. He made him eat candy that he rubbed in the urinal. I don't know the extent of the bullying, but it seemed like it was pretty intense to a kid that wasn't all there, I guess.
Sorry, Connor, go ahead.
So the argument is that he did that at 14, and
then he was drafted by Boston.
Yep.
It came out afterwards that he did these things, and I'm assuming because he's only 18, there's video evidence and all this other shit because of the world. Right. And now the talk is, the ownership in Boston says that he may never play in the NHL, or the ownership of the NHL says that because of what he did at 14.
Which is not right.
It's not right.
I don't think it matches the crimes.
Here's the
He should be
thing,
held
if-
accountable,
if-
and it
if
coming
he-
to light kind of does that. Like, he's got a
If
terrible
he- yeah.
image.
If
Already.
he would have
Yeah, he can recover from that.
literally physically hurt this kid to where
He might
this
have
kid
hurt
was
him.
hurt
I don't know.
or whatever, then I could see it. But if this kid, like, if he just got bullied and, I mean, yeah, making him eat candies that came out of the urine, that was pretty fucking bad. But if he didn't actually physically hurt him to where he was prosecuted or anything like that, then I don't believe it should be held against him. Was he a fucking
I don't
shithead?
think anything should be held against him, even if he did do it. People can change, and if you can't change, then what the Again, I agree.
Connor?
But go ahead, Connor.
Yeah.
Sorry, Connor.
I know, I'm just thinking. I'm actually with you guys. I think that, like, if he's able to show, or through the NHL or whoever, that they show that he's changed and there's some sort of remorse, whether it be an apology he already did or something he's already done. I'm not saying he has to go and do anything extra per se, but if that's already been done,
I'm just going to tell you, I don't think he should have to fucking do anything at all.
no,
If anything,
I'm not saying he should either. I'm just saying,
say sue the Boston fucking Bruins. That's what I would tell him.
I definitely think that, like, okay, maybe you don't want him on your team for that reason. That's your call. But to be not on, and to not be in the NHL, that's a bit of a step.
Especially with just drafting him and promising him a career.
The thing that
the thing
infuriates
is-
me with, like, that the other people I was talking to, honestly, they're so adamant about ruining someone's fucking life. And it's like, well, he can get any other job. I'm like, he can get any other job, or he can work in the fucking NHL playing hockey. Come on, you're robbing
probably
someone of
strived
a
for.
dream.
Like trading edge for Braun
and he
Strowman.
probably
Like,
worked his fucking ass off in order to
and,
get it
like,
into
I know
the
he did-
NHL, but
He did terrible things to that kid, but in the
He was
end,
14. He was a child.
Like,
Mhm.
the whole idea, in my mind, there's always, like, room for somebody to reform, unless you are, like, honestly, and I'll say it again, those school shooters, they should just be shot immediately.
Yeah, I
we
agree.
know you did it. All the proof is on the wall. Just kill him immediately. That's the only place where I really would say the death sentence is warranted. Other than that, I think that, yeah, you can get to a point of reform for some people. Some people,
Well,
like,
okay,
this is
so-
not equivalent to that. There's a place to be rehabilitated or reform. And again,
So-
there's 4 years that nobody talks about in this thing.
Yeah.
Was he
So,
bullying people
why-
for those 4 years?
why don't, like, instead of just telling the NHL, just telling him, oh no, you're not going to play in the NHL, why don't they actually propose for him to, like, volunteer with special needs children?
Okay,
In
my
order
point
to-
again is, why should he have to do that?
I think he's already done some
I mean,
of
I
these
think he's
things.
going to have to
Like,
do
okay,
something in
so-
order to prove that he's not that
Why?
fucking person
So-
anymore.
I call bullshit on that.
So he did come out and say he's like, I want to be a better person, stuff like that. I don't know if there was plans to have him do anything, but it's so weird to, like, 4 years later you have to repair something. You might be a completely different person that no longer thinks that way at all. And it's like, well, you still have to answer for something 4
Talking
years
about,
ago.
like, forcing him to do something because
He should
in
eat
order to
candies
play
out
in
of the urinal.
NHL or whatever. I'm talking about, like, if he actually genuinely wants to be a better person or prove that he is a better
No,
person,
he's not.
then fucking I'm saying if he wants to do this, then fucking volunteer with fucking
You're
handicap
missing.
kids. I know
I-
I'm not missing your fucking point. You're just
Yeah,
not
you
listening
are.
to me. No, you're not listening to me because you don't fucking agree with me.
You're telling me exactly what the Boston Bruins are doing is okay.
No,
What I'm
that's
saying
not
is,
what I'm
why
saying.
my point is, why should he have to do anything?
Did I say that he had to do anything? No. I said if he wants to
Right.
make other people believe that he is a better person, then maybe this would be the right step for him to do.
I would ignore those people.
Well, that's you. I'm just saying.
I don't know why
in
anybody
the end,
would want him.
in the end,
It's
I
so
feel
hard
like
to- It's so hard. It's so hard with this one because you can't tell somebody that they have to. And my point is kid was drafted by the Boston Bruins, right? Yeah. Now this is the public. I don't give a shit about the team. The team has no right to tell him shit. But if people aren't going to fucking support him because of what he did at the age of 14, you have to go through this training. I get what you're saying, Gina. My point is, why should he have to accept what other people think of him?
So the main.
I understand that, but like I'm just saying, if he personally wants to change the view,
if he wants to make a better version of his image,
right?
He can do some image repair.
This isn't me. If he wants, yes, that's what I'm kind of saying. Like if he wants to build his image up, then this would be a good way to do it.
It happens in all sport. If it's not forced by, I don't think it should be forced by the industry. But if he wants to do it to repair some of his image, to be like, hey, I'm not the kid I was, then fine. But like the reason I bring this up is because when you start targeting fucking kids, and this is cancel culture to me, the most relevant. I mean, they people like Kevin Hart have been hit, but it was like 10 years ago, 15, and those guys. Like Kevin Hart's a guy that grew up in an era we did where people weren't like offended by everything, right? So like people said more things. I mean, this is what kills me because the people I'm talking to are my age. Yeah. And they knew what growing up like back when I was 14, people said some fucking awful shit. Just go back and get an Xbox and play Modern Warfare and realize that you were at the fucking worst. Like, so every single person that ever said anything bad ever needs to be held accountable. It's like, no, this came to light. I'm like, well, what if your shit came to light? Yeah. What if you're because I can guarantee you when you demand
good night, everybody.
When you demand when you demand perfection, you're going to be disappointed constantly. People aren't perfect. And I hate the idea that today's day and age wants that and won't stand for anything but that.
Right. Yeah, and that's a perfect point. Like people are not perfect. People are flawed. We are literally designed to make mistakes.
Yes.
Nobody is ever going to be perfect, but like everybody's expecting everybody to be perfect, and it's a whole bunch of bullshit.
That's where I have a problem.
The ones that are screaming the loudest for it need to have their own glass house checked.
But you know what? This is the problem with the NHL, just like it's the problem for the NBA. Image. Not the sport. The sport doesn't fucking matter. And if you're a fan of sports, I'm sorry, but they're going towards the way of you might as well be a fan of the Kardashians. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, because it's all image. It's all image. The sport is way on the back burner because there's way too much money involved.
The sport where half the fucking people that play the game are missing half of their fucking teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. We're talking about hockey.
Yeah. Here. Well, they still have
Here's
to.
Here's my question: can he hit someone? Can he find where the puck is? Can he skate? Okay, cool. If all of those are yes, then go.
I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say because it's just gonna give too much away of somebody I don't want to give. That's enough for Kyrie Irving. There was a couple other Connor.
Yes.
In the Discord, there was a couple of other ones.
Here.
Well, there's quite a few others.
I see one here.
Which one is that?
The good old mystery ink of Paul Pelosi's Hammerfest.
That's just a fucking. Oh, it's a shit show.
Everything we've talked about has been a shit show. So let's just add to it.
I'm so curious to see how this plays out because
I can tell you exactly how it's going to play out. That guy's going to end up getting sent to fucking prison.
Yeah, and everybody's going to be like, he attacked him.
They're going to let the truth get out.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell that he did attack him, but there's no way in hell that they're going to let the truth get out. No way.
Well, and that's exactly what I said happened fucking last week, and everybody laughed at me.
I'm telling you, the image I put on the stream is exactly how I think it happened.
I'm saying.
Wait, hold on, I gotta look now.
Me too.
All right.
I mean, come on.
Oh God, no.
I'm just telling you. This is I said this last week. This is exactly what it is all about, and it's gonna all hide under the rug.
Yeah, they're gonna sweep this shit under the rug. There's no way in hell they're gonna let it come out.
Didn't
publicly.
Nancy come up with a statement?
She did, but basically, it's just like it was like
My husband tripped.
No, he's out of the hospital, and it's going to be a long way to recovery, and blah blah blah.
That is exactly how it's going to be with the picture on the screen. Yep, absolutely.
I'm telling you, this is exactly what was happening. They were banging each other. Chick got it a hand. Hammers were involved. And every time they release something, it's like, well, he came to the door and he answered for the cops, and then he ran back to fight the antagonist guy. Fucking gladiator. Oh my god!
This whole thing, I'm telling you, my mom laughed at me.
Yeah,
that's not what happened. The guy got hurt. Hey, I'm sure the guy did get hurt because he did get hit with the fucking hammer.
Broken coccyx.
He got hit with the hammer.
He was hammering something else earlier.
It was his turn with the hammer, and he wouldn't give it up, and he just ripped it out of his hand and beat the shit out of him with it.
Me personally, I think that they were playing construction worker.
I think they were just fucking each other in the ass.
Something that had to do with Donkey Kong. I just had to throw it out.
Well,
Bob the Builder.
I'm pretty sure that one of them was the builder, and the other one was the.
I need you to work on my house.
Wood. No, fucking no.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Need to pound my wood.
You was Fix-It Felix. You were playing Fix-It Felix Jr.
Fucking ridiculous.
Got a hammer in the evening.
Like this story makes no sense whatsoever. Is all I'm gonna say. Sometimes when the obvious thing makes the most sense, that's pretty much what happened.
Yep.
I mean, I'm saying I hope the guy gets. I still think it's fucking funny.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's okay, but it's like I personally find it funny, and the whole thing. It just when it came out, I'm like, how are they going to fucking hide this one?
Man, to be a fly on the wall watching this fight would be fucking hilarious.
Okay, but Jesus Christ. Me personally, what I think is going to happen in order to shut him up, I think that they're going to use the fact that he is not a U.S. citizen, and he is going to get sent back to Canada, and they are going to secretly pay him off in order for him to keep his mouth shut. Because there's no way in hell they're going to let him go to a U.S. jail, because if he ends up in a U.S. prison, then he's going to open his mouth and he's going to start fucking talking.
How is he allowed in the U.S. with a hammer? I couldn't even get him with a slingshot.
Either that, or he's going to end up just like fucking what's his face.
Yeah, good old what's his face.
Good old what's his tits.
What's his name? Epstein? No.
The guy who couldn't come into the country because of a slingshot?
The guy that didn't hang himself.
All of them? Epstein?
Yes, Epstein. That was what I was coming to my mind, and I'm like, is that his fucking name? That doesn't sound right.
Didn't he hang himself?
He didn't.
Or did he?
Or did he? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll never know.
And what is name? Fuck that shit. I can't even talk about that because it's like, and we've got his wife, and we're never going to get anybody else that had sex with all these kids on the island. Anyways, have you guys heard that they're charging for the blue check mark?
What the fuck?
Alpha's like, what the fuck is with all the news topics or the political stories tonight?
World's burning,
I'm like,
man.
Dude, that's the news. Don't blame us. It's the news.
World's burning. We're trying to. Hey, listen.
We got a couple other fucking weird ones.
These ones, if they're the ones I think that you're talking about, they're interesting as fuck to me.
Well, not this one, which is about this. I'm
just
Starbucks
saying, like these.
barista.
A lot of these articles are getting me dangerously close to old man yelling at clouds mode.
Yes.
This I really have nothing to say.
So what's with the Starbucks barista shit?
You guys can talk about this because I've kind of tried to stay away.
Fucking starts off the argument with, first I was misgendered. You have a fucking beard. How the fuck are you misgendered?
JP staring at the fucking door for.
JP's pulling a fucking Blair Witch Project.
Then this barista decides to continue on and say, my boss only scheduled 4 workers, and I have to work 8 hours a day, 2 days in a row.
If you've got enough time to make a video in the back, you are working hard enough. Get back to work.
These are the fucking people that wanted $15 an hour, but only want to work 2 fucking hours a day.
I love how he's
Well,
crying.
and the thing is, I understand that maybe he was in a highly populated area. I get that. Okay, but like the fact that
I mean, to get to this point though,
he
crying in
was
the
literally
back.
okay, so like he literally had a fucking mental breakdown at work because he had to work 8 hours 2 days in a row instead of his normal like 3 or 4 hour shift. Honey, how
Right.
the fuck do you think that your entire adult livelihood is going to work? This guy, I guarantee you, this guy is one of the guys that would vote for socialism just so he wouldn't have to fucking work.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Because of the fact that he's bitching about the amount of hours, and there's people in the comment section of this fucking video going, just quit your job and go work somewhere else. Where the fuck else is this motherfucker gonna work that's gonna be less than 8 hours more than 1 day a week?
It looks like he
Well,
can
I
work for
understand.
the juvenile Ghostbusters.
Okay, so the kid said that he was in college too, right? So like, having been in college myself, I know exactly how fucking hard it is, right? They fucking pile fucking work on you. Okay, so I get it. I get it. Like you're working and you're in college. I fucking get that aspect of it. What I don't understand is you just having a complete fucking mental breakdown and then going up. Like, if he's going to have a mental breakdown, at least make sure that the breakdown makes sense.
Yeah.
And not just like whiny, mopey bullshit. That's just my opinion, but.
He should have known what he was signing up for, too.
You go to work for fucking Starburst. You go to work for fucking.
Oh God, it's
what
happening.
What is that place called?
Starbucks.
Thank you. Starburst was the only thing coming in my mind.
Starburst.
You go to work for fucking. You go to work for fucking Starbucks. Okay.
I would whatever tech company's working on Gina's brain right now.
That job alone should tell you right there that you are gonna be fucking busy. You're gonna be busy because no matter what franchise you work in that restaurant or in that specific restaurant, they are always fucking busy. It can be in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I guarantee you that every fucking town, 10 miles, 100 miles radius, is gonna be in that fucking restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, you go to work for fucking this place, McDonald's, fucking Burger King, and anything like that, you're gonna be fucking busy.
They're gonna bury you.
I'm waiting for Rayshon to send me a DM.
Listen,
crying in the back.
I blame Basement. Okay, because he started it, and then after that, my speech just went.
Yeah.
I started it.
Yep.
You did start it.
You're the virus.
I'm Wuhan.
I worked at Starbucks for a while, and let me tell you, it is not. It's just like any other job. It's not for everybody. It's the whole it's serving. It's fast paced. It's all that stuff. It's everything you expect it to be. If you've ever seen it crazy on the opposite side of the counter, I don't know how long this kid's worked for Starbucks. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna say based off of the video, I'm gonna go on a tangent and say he's probably not gonna be there for very or hasn't worked there for very long. He's right to feel frustrated to an extent about his manager not backing him up, and that is one part of it that I will agree with him on. But like, you got to know what you're signing yourself up for. Like, very quickly, you will very quickly realize and understand one way or the other that you either can do it or you can't. I did it for a while, honestly, and I couldn't do it. I stopped for a while once I was able to get an actual like regular 9 to 5 because I didn't want to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go serve truckers their coffee at 4:30 in the morning. I just couldn't. Fucking killing me.
What do you have against truckers?
You wanna go ahead and give them their coffee when they haven't had their coffee yet? Fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm good there.
You a lot lizard.
But like, server, it's not for everybody. Like, I did it for as long as I could, and then I got the hell out. Bless Rayshon, he's able to do it for as long as he's doing it.
Because I've seen a lot of people.
He's in a managerial position too, so
I've seen a lot of people like this. I didn't even watch the video.
Maybe was the manager. Did we check where this was?
I didn't even watch. Oh God, that'd be funny. I didn't even watch the video, but I've seen like images and GIFs of it, and I was like, man, I've seen people like this in jobs I've worked that are like, it's almost like he's the first to crack.
I'm not.
There's always the first to crack.
I feel like this is like encompassing an entire fucking generation.
It is.
Oh yeah. The thing is, like, you know what? I hope that equates to like better work environment.
Mm-hmm.
But man, does it like say something for all of, I guess I'm gonna say us and like the older generation that would just be like, time to go to work.
But
and they're like secretly dying inside.
You get that squinty eye.
But here's my question too. Okay, so like this kid is having a fucking mental breakdown in the back, right? Bitching that there's only 4 people on shift, blah blah blah.
4 people seems like a lot for a Starbucks.
Well, it depends.
Selfish, because meanwhile, he's having a fucking mental breakdown in the back.
They're
busy as shit, and his 3 co-workers are up there having to fucking deal with it without him because he's being a little bitch in the back.
I mean, if you're having if you're having a fucking breakdown, the first thing I do is pull out my phone and record it because I'm a fucking cunt.
I was about to say, like on the surface, like quick react, you're like, man, that's rough. But then the more you instantly like start to really think and divulge, it's like, well, what? Bitch. Wait a minute. Like he has it. Like he has the right to complain. Obviously, he has the right to say like it's too much. It's and that is his right to do so. How he said it and where he said it is the absolute worst fucking thing he could have done.
Put it on TikTok.
Honestly, the first thing I thought about when I seen this video was, well, what about his 3 fucking coworkers that he just left
That's
out there dealing with bullshit?
He deserted his coworkers.
Why didn't they make videos in the back?
He's a little fucking bitch.
Shitting their pants.
The picture that Basement has up right now, or Connor, whoever it is perfect. Because this kid is a bitch.
He is a bitch.
Whoever's running the fucking behind the scenes, that's who fucking did it.
It is.
But why do you think I've been laughing for the last 25?
Like I said, he has his right. He has his right to complain, and he's right to be frustrated. And I get it, because if I was in his shoes as far as like not having managerial support, bet your ass I'd be frustrated and upset. But
they also have the right to fire him.
Like that, sitting in the back with the fucking stale ass fucking cookies.
And not only that, but what does he think?
Go ahead.
What does he think is going to happen? Okay, he's bitching that he doesn't have a managerial support. Okay, fine. So instead of calling somebody that is above your manager and trying to figure out what's going on, or talking to your manager yourself, no, you're going to go and sit in the back, have a fucking meltdown in which you record yourself having the fucking meltdown, and then upload it to the internet for everybody to fucking see, instead of just taking the steps to get it situated out.
He's a CUNT. We all know.
So,
not him. He's going to on Tuesday. He's going to go home and fucking rock back and forth with his fucking Teletubbies.
Yeah, I'd hate to see this kid in fucking midterm season.
I'd hate to see this kid anywhere.
So this is why the army is so great.
Because you'd be fucked.
Hear me out. Because they use what's called a chain of command.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the whole point of what Gina's trying to say.
Yeah.
And here's the problem with society today. And this is what the army teaches you. I'm not saying join the army, but it's free college money.
Join the army. In the Navy.
Demon everywhere.
You keep taking it to the next step. It doesn't always work. I get it. Then you're just stuck. But this right here, not the place to bitch at about it. You have a problem with the manager, go back to the fucking manager. If he doesn't fucking do anything with it, take it
to his
manager. If that manager doesn't do a goddamn fucking thing, you go to the fucking owner.
You go to corporate.
You go to the fucking owner, and he doesn't do anything, you go to fucking corporate. Corporate doesn't do anything. Well, corporate will do something because they don't want to lose the fucking money they're making off of this guy of the franchise that they gave him, which was a fucking loan.
Just start pissing in the drinks, man.
Yeah, and we also have to remember that, like, we don't know whether this kid talked to the manager before, like times before this.
I mean, we don't. I'm gonna take a gamble here.
Listen, I'm just trying to play a devil's advocate.
Yeah, you can do that all you want, but I am gonna go full blown judge your book by its fucking cover.
Let me move the bitch,
How
and now
this
look
little
at his face.
How this little shitball is acting in this video.
did it.
He did not go and talk to anybody. He decided to be a spoiled little fucking brat and go, poor me, poor me, poor me. Everybody have the sun revolve around me because I'm the most important. I am the most important one in this universe. You all need to pay attention to me because guess what? He made it very clear that he is transgender.
He's transgender?
Yeah.
I love it. She pointed to JP.
No,
I was like JP's leaving to go make a crying video in the back about how he got hit in the tit.
Oh my god.
Oh, she didn't even hit me.
Me personally, this just screams that this kid has never actually had a real job before.
Is he a he? Was he a girl? I don't understand.
He transgendered from woman to man.
Yeah.
Oh,
He did
it's
something.
his time of the month.
Yes.
Why you gotta go there?
I just look at his face and I'm like,
Listen.
good lord almighty.
Listen, that's a poor excuse because even on our times of the month, most of us women don't fucking do that shit.
Oh, there's people that do. I've seen it. It's great.
I may get emotional, but if I start crying, it's probably because I'm pissed.
I've worked with a lot of women and they usually just get mean.
Irritable, yeah, irritable.
Like working customer service, just like, oh, you're gonna fucking take this shit and you're gonna fuck. I'm like, yeah, it's a happy day. Do you guys want candies?
I can tell you right now, this kid has never been pushed to do anything difficult by his parents in his entire fucking life, nor his teachers in school his entire fucking life.
You know what his parents taught him? How to stick his 3 fingers right here while he takes a pulse. I don't know. Am I still breathing, Mom?
He's got some fucking wild eyebrows. I can't look at his face anymore, to be honest.
I just want to shout out to Connor because he's just started screaming or singing "I Want Candy" and R.I.P. Aaron Carter, who died today.
Oh my god!
But that was not his song.
Yeah, it was.
It's one of his songs, yes.
I Want Candy. No, it's a cover.
Yeah, I Want Candy.
Was it?
Yes, he did.
No,
he did a cover of it.
Well, he did a cover of it.
That's what she was trying to say, but you just kept fucking talking.
She said he wrote it.
No, she
I did not say he wrote it.
It's Aaron's party now.
I swear to God, JP, I swear whenever I'm talking, you just hear whatever you want to hear coming out of my mouth.
Same thing with me. Selective hearing over here.
Yeah. Look, he'll just start an argument and I'm like, that
Me?
is not
No
what
way.
I fucking said at all.
We know it's you.
What it sounded like.
Oh yeah, he did do that. He did do a fucking cover. Son of a bitch.
He did a lot of things. Drugs.
He did it when he was like 14.
I can't remember who the original band was.
But anyways, R.I.P. to him.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody.
It was his time.
It was sad though. I don't like it hasn't come up. Apparently he was clean. Because the first thing I thought, hold on. The first thing I thought was like he relapsed again, but he was pulled over last week for a suspected DWI.
Why do you know so much about Aaron Carter?
Because I read about it. But he was pulled over last week.
Prior to his passing, or like?
No, just tonight. If you shut up, I'll explain.
Burning it.
What?
He was weekend at Burning's it.
Never mind. She.
Okay, so apparently he got pulled over just last week for DWI, which actually ended up getting reversed because they proved that he had no alcohol in his system.
Okay.
But so they don't
This just
suspect
in,
that
he died of massive overdose.
Right now, they don't suspect that he had any drugs in his system. Now, the toxicology report will tell whether that's true or not. But according to reports, nothing official has come out yet, but apparently he was found unresponsive in his bathtub.
I swear, if he died of cardiac arrest, the amount of people that are just young.
Well,
I
mean, he was.
My cardiac is arresting me.
The neighbor.
But I mean, extensive drug use for like many, many, many years.
The neighbor called. The neighbor called it in because they reported a drowning in his pool. I heard the same thing too. I heard bathtub, but he was by himself. So how the fuck would they able to be finding out? So it later came out that a neighbor called because they suspected a drowning in his pool. That's where they found him.
I guess
Oh, wow.
Aaron parties no more.
It's really fucking sad though, because he actually just gained full custody of his son, and now he's gone. And the mother of his son is like piece of shit, apparently. So
she's gonna try and take all his money.
Isn't he kind
yeah,
of?
hopefully that boy finds a good home. Huh?
I don't think he was like great.
He wasn't a great person or a great singer or anything, but it's still fucking sad nonetheless. I mean, you know, a little boy is without a father.
I know it's bad to say. I said it, and we can't take words back.
Horrible. You are fucking horrible.
He wasn't that great. Anyway, free parking can be validated over here. The buffet is open for another couple hours.
You can take one of his CDs, please God. Take one of his CDs. We have so many.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Definitely more of a fan of his older brother, but
well,
I'm a fan of his because he's saying I want candy.
He wrote
I
it too,
honestly didn't know
JP.
he
He wrote
that.
it. Did you know?
Yeah. Word on the street.
didn't say that at all.
I still don't know who wrote it or sang it originally.
God damn it. Fucking
Aaron Carter.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm trying to find who originally fucking.
Oh, I thought you had found it and you were just.
The Strange Loves.
What a name.
Yes.
In 1965.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Damn.
It wasn't Aaron Carter wasn't alive then.
Every time you hear it on the radio, it's not Aaron Carter. Surprise, surprise. It's a woman.
She wants candy. All right. Was there anything else?
All right, Gina, you got a lot of fucking murder topics. I gotta take it.
There to die for.
Yeah, let me pull them up real quick. They intrigued me because there's a couple of them that are from let's see, the flu epidemic we did already. Italian police with equalizers. I'm trying. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to scroll back.
Just shit on your couch, by the way.
We did not. Naughty boy.
It looked like it. He was looked like he was popping a squat.
He's literally laying right there.
He was backing something up there earlier. Look at his face. He knows what he did. He knows what he did.
He knows better than to do that.
Okay,
so one of these was it just pop up.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Dog come out the other fucking side.
What?
The dog just walked behind Gina, and I'm just waiting for the dog to go. What's going on?
No, he's laying down back there. Okay, so one of them was the FBI. The FBI finally reveals the identity of the Lady of the Dunes woman whose mutilated body was found on a beach towel.
At least they're cleaning it up.
This happened 50 years ago. So I shared this because I find it absolutely fascinating how many cases they are actually solving from like fucking years ago.
Well,
of remains that have been found at that time, and even remains that are found today that were just there for so long.
I think the beach towel might have helped a little bit. I'm not all joking aside.
Her body was found immediately. They just didn't know who she was because she was so mutilated.
Oh.
It says investigators said Monday that Ruth Marie Terry's body was mutilated and discovered on a beach towel. The 37-year-old woman was the eldest unidentified homicide victim in Massachusetts. The Tennessee native was known as the Lady of the Dunes after her body was found on July 26, 1974 in the dunes inside the Cape Cod National Seashore in Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Jesus.
They always
fucking P-Town? Oh my god.
They always give these things like cool names. The Lady of the Dunes, not
right.
Provincetown, by the way, is
towel.
Provincetown, by the way, is notorious for being a massively known gay community.
Oh, got it. It says grisly details shared by the FBI in this case reveal that Terry's head was nearly severed from her body and her hands were missing and possibly removed by the murderer to prevent Terry from being identified by fingerprints, which was what ultimately led to her murder not being solved. Case of
I was
death
gonna say murder.
was
Her arms were
for
cut off. Her legs were cut off. Her tongue was cut off. Her head
the
was cut
case
off.
of death was a blow to the head. But I shared this because I thought it was
She
absolutely
blew head.
amazing.
What?
This is a 50-year-old case that was just solved.
So
thanks to
sorry.
DNA.
What? So they took DNA from the actual remains.
Or
Yeah, because
cow?
the remains were majority found at the time. Let me see here.
Cold.
The reason I just thought of long division, like there's a remainder.
I never
Yeah,
think
it
of
says
long
this is
division.
without a
unless I
doubt a
wanna
major
kill
break
myself.
in the investigation that will hopefully bring all of us closer to identifying her killer.
Oh, they got JP. They got
It
JP
said-
involved. Yep.
It says that the FBI said they identified Terry's body using investigative genealogy, a unique system to identify unknown victims and gather new leads for unsolved murders. So basically, they tracked down her identity through her ancestors, like Ancestry.com. That's how
I
they
thought that
figured
was
out who she
private.
is.
Jesus Christ. I feel like they could go.
But they're solving like a shit ton of murders with this investigative genealogy stuff.
I feel like that could go either way. I feel like they could be very. I don't know. I feel a little weary about sometimes about like DNA evidence and whatnot.
Can
Like,
you do anything
feel like
about
it's
that
not-
though? Because like, what if you're wrongfully accused 65 years later?
well, that's
No, like, okay, here's the thing, like, with her, she was identified through her genealogy. And the thing is, they actually tracked down her children and her grandchildren. And her children and grandchildren were the one that said, yeah, our mom or grandma went missing right around this time. And that's how they were able to, like,
piece it together.
piece it together. Yeah.
I've heard about the advances in like DNA evidence and whatnot, but but I'm just saying is that like I'm not saying that anything you're saying is wrong or that it's not possible. It's just that sometimes they're like, oh, it's a slam fucking dunk case. There've been a couple of cases that I've seen and read about where specifically like fingerprints were like,
well, fingerprints aren't DNA.
No, I get that. I'm just saying is that in terms of like my point is just the generality of like sometimes you think like, oh, there's advances in the technology that can prove these different things or match compatibility for X, Y, and Z. And sometimes it doesn't always come out that way. I'm not saying that in this case, but I don't. But I will say that that's extremely fascinating that they're able to use fucking Ancestry.com to fucking solve a 50-year-old murder.
The thing is with DNA, it is almost 100% accurate as long as the lab does it correctly. Now, if it's not tainted or anything, it is almost
the other part,
almost 100%. But you have to make sure that your lab is obviously doing it correctly.
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
The lady of the tunes.
Did you have any enhancements this evening?
He took some calories this evening.
I know we're talking about a murder, but are you talking about fucking
Most foul?
I'm sorry, JP?
What are you talking about?
They discovered the identity of a
50-year-old
Joe from the 50s.
Yeah, I got that part. Not Funicello did it.
Through genealogy on through Ancestry.com, found children of this woman.
Okay.
And verified, my mom went missing around this time.
And here is another case. It says DNA from a murder victim's nails leads to an arrest 41 years later. It says DNA from under the fingernails of a Las Vegas woman in 1980 has led to the arrest of a suspect in the long cold murder case. Sandra DeFelice, 25, was brutally raped and murdered in a home she shared with a roommate on December 26, 1980. DNA collected from under her fingernails was tested using new technology after detectives took another look at her case. And the suspect, Paul Noodle, was arrested Thursday.
Noodle?
Paul Noodle. What a name.
Well, it's literally spelled Nuttall.
Nuttall?
Nuttall?
That's even worse.
That's even worse, yeah.
It says, I am hopeful that in some way, shape, or form, this provides some sort of closure for the family, said one of the homicide detectives. It was DeFelice's daughter who last year prompted a review of her mother's case when she called police in February 2021 and asked whether there was any update.
Thank you, Nuttall.
The daughter was 3 years old at the time, and she had been staying with her grandparents the night of the crime. It says after police in the DNA lab looked at the case again, They were able to determine that there was additional evidence that could be submitted for processing using new DNA technology. That led to Nuttall, now 64.
Nuttall. He's like the jizz version of Mattel.
Peanut Nuttall, like peanut
He was
brittle.
arrested on charges of murder, sexual assault, and burglary. Was still living in Vegas. I find this shit fascinating as fuck.
I mean, to be able to pull that off.
I mean, like, legitimately,
You can't get away with
that
shit
fucking
anymore.
committed a crime.
Cancel culture, fucking 50 years later on a murder from fucking Professor Nuttall.
Can't just get away with murder anymore. What is
with
this?
Shit.
What is this life? I hate this world. Can I just kill indiscriminately?
You know, but like the DNA stuff is fascinating, and I think it's great that they're solving all of these old cases. The only problem is a lot of them is actually proven that the killers are dead.
Well,
you know,
I guess they got what they deserved.
It's the best part of the whole fucking thing.
So it's like, how can justice be served if they're fucking dead?
Dig them up and burn them. Dig them up and burn them.
Bring up the casket. We will. It's like,
I'll throw rocks at him.
Do you ever see that Family Guy episode where like they presume Peter drowned at sea, and so Mayor West is like, and now we will take revenge, and he just takes a knife and starts stabbing the fucking ocean.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think of.
Oh, God.
Good Lord.
Fucking Adam West was the best character on Family Guy. Fuck.
He's great. I mean, that's pretty much it for our talking points, I think. But we do have, when Heather gets back, Family Feud.
Family Feud.
She's better to come back looking like Steve Harvey. Or I'm not going to be happy.
I love Steve Harvey. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I think he's a pretty cool guy.
I like Steve Harvey too.
Yeah,
I think he's funny.
He's literally Mr. Potato Head.
You're not wrong.
He's human Mr.
Right.
Potato Head.
Why did you put that in my fucking head?
Well, now you know. Actually,
because now I'm not going to be able to see him and not think of Mr. Potato
Now
Head.
it's just Potato Head. You
can't sexualize him.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got to get the pronouns right.
Even though like one of them is obviously a woman, one of them is obviously a man.
My pronoun is French and.
Listen, is there an obvious
Sikh?
woman or a man anymore?
No.
Woman.
No. I just wanted to do the silent stare at the camera with a smile and a little twinkle in my eye.
The transition twinkle.
JP, I think you're
what
muted.
They call
Yeah,
it.
We'll be there in a second. Good. Wendy's having choking spells. It's really weird.
What?
She's choking on her own spit right now because Am I the host?
No, oh no.
She got like a nasal drip going on or something?
Give her a gummy.
Go ahead.
Oh, don't do that.
You're explaining what's going on with Wendy.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now we know.
I really want what JP's on because he is on a fucking completely different.
I feel like the
dimension and I'm
more you
jealous.
know star needs to like show up randomly.
That'll be a donation alert once we get those settled at the end of the year. I think that'll definitely be
The
it.
more you know.
So I think we're gonna switch over to Family Feud. If you guys are good with that, right?
F you, Ed.
What? Oh yeah, Jesus. We got to play some Family Feud.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, awesome.
Play a couple of games.
What?
Play a couple of games of it. Yeah.
All right. For those of you listening to the audio stuff for No Bucks Given, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Check us out on the YouTube channels, all that fun stuff. Yada yada blah blah blah. Marvel Roundtable on Monday for Miss Marvel.
I'm not done, but I've seen a couple episodes.
What else?
And
what else is?
I'm
new?
invested.
Okay.
Listen, that's promising coming from Basement.
I know, seriously. So for those of you listening in the audio version, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys on Monday for a Marvel Roundtable. Check out all the YouTube stuff, and we'll see you soon. Peace out and clear. All right, cool. Now we're gonna do the game. All right.
Feud me, bitch.
What?
I don't know.
Actually.
Then do it in your pants. This is Family Feud, okay? Nobody leaves.
Nobody pees their pants in Family Feud.
I really disagree.
You see how
with
long
that.
those people stand out there?
So we wear dark pants. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Cue pie.
Whatever. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
She's not on my team. She's not on my family.
So how do we play the game?
I don't know.
That's not a good sign.
Just read the question, and first one to raise their hand gets the answer.
Well, I don't have a hand. I'll
You
just
do,
talk.
you just-
The first one to talk.
Basement just screaming. Oh god, that's funny. How do we play this game? That's not a good sign.
Can we
Like,
just,
flip
can we
coin.
just answer all at once, and whoever has the highest score of the answer wins?
I'm ready.
Right? Isn't that how Family Feud works?
That looks like I'm wearing a fucking
It's like
condom.
how many things do you have in the kit? Or what do you have? I don't fucking care. Just give me a card. God damn it.
100 people
That's a different
surveyed.
game.
100 people surveyed. Name a
Oh,
number.
wait. Gina's not back yet.
I know that, but this is the kinds of question. You've seen Family Feud before, Basement, have you not?
I don't watch.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask
No,
you.
I get it. I get it.
I showed him one of the cards from like the middle of the deck.
No, I know how it is, but like, isn't like everything like ranked on like a system of numbers where it's like the most,
Yes.
the best answer is.
There's more,
yeah.
more than one answer.
So why don't we
number
just
one
all
answer
give
is
an
the most
answer?
amount of points, yes.
We just all give an
Whoever
answer,
gets
and the one with the
number
best.
answer on the board is the most amount of points.
There
Cool.
you go. That's easy.
No, I know it's easy.
You
Just
slamming
explaining
them,
the basics so we all understand.
slamming them teats.
Right?
Read. Oh god.
Read.
And
All right, are we ready to go?
Mm,
Gina
barely.
looks like she's in Auschwitz.
Jesus.
Maybe in Auschwitz. I've had cheese.
Oh god. They fed me today. A
So,
slice of cheese for me and my family.
are you gonna do the whoever? How are we gonna start it though? This is my question.
Just ask the question, bitch. I mean, sir.
Okay.
Sir, bitch.
Name
Bitch, sir.
something. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers are on the board. Name something you buy that's meant to be stepped on.
Shoes.
Socks.
Matt.
Say that again, Gina.
Shoes.
That is
Step on
5
shoes.
people have said that. So it's number 4.
I said socks.
You must not be
Oh.
one of those people.
I guess
Not
not.
one.
I said.
There's no board. Also, where's the
I said-
board?
I said-
wait, how many?
I said Matt, but I should have said floor. You have to buy a floor.
You can't change your answer now. You said Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
I said Matt.
Well, if you would have said rug or carpet, I would have given you that.
Isn't
but
that the
what's your
fucking
point?
rug is a mat?
No, it's not. But
We're off to the
you
fucking
can't
first question.
do that because
Why
now
not? Well, you had the number 5 answer, Basement, which was 4. So Gina got 5 points.
Number 5 was
Got
Matt?
4. What did you say, Heather?
I didn't say anything.
So you said floor, right? Or did you?
I said Matt, which is a
Nobody
rug.
said floor.
Which is a
Well,
fucking
Matt
rug.
isn't on here. Matt isn't on
Matt
here.
is a rug. Matt is a rug.
I
think
swear I
Matt is
said.
Canadian
And
for a
I
rug.
gave you 48. I would have given you 48 points, but I thought somebody you
Okay,
said floor.
chat. Is Matt a rug?
No,
I agree
You're not
with-
chat.
you say Matt, and people think that little tiny square you put in front of your fucking door.
Yeah, that could also be a rug.
God.
Mm-hmm. See?
And I have a rug in front of my door.
Yeah. But you just call it a rug instead of a mat. See?
Oh my fucking god.
Matt's a rug. God damn it.
What a great idea it was to play this game.
Well, in Basement, you got 48. Who said floor?
I was
Nobody
going to say
said
floor, but then I said Matt.
I did.
No, you said socks.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
not
I can't
on
wait
there.
to step on my socks.
The word mat is not on here, but it is a rug or a carpet.
See?
I do agree.
See, and first thing Philly said in the chat was carpet.
See, okay, so JP is basically fucking Mr. Potato Head, so he accepts it.
Steve Harvey.
Mr. Potato.
They're still missing the top 2 answers.
Floor, because you keep saying it, so it's got to be on
yeah,
the
well,
card.
it is on the card, but it's the
Basement.
number 5 answer. Basement had the top answer.
Okay.
Basement. Philly says it must be a Canadian thing.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
I'm not from Canada.
Or just a man named Matt that everybody stands on.
Could
He's
be.
a fucking bitch.
I could also be
that
a
barista.
Nuddle.
Name.
He's a barista.
So, Basement, you had the top answer. Name something people put chains on.
Chains on? Tires.
Nipples.
No. There is
Wallet.
nothing on this board for that.
Jinko jeans.
Jeez, oh my god. I said bikes.
Okay. Connor?
Name something people put chains on?
Yes.
Is this racist?
No.
It's Family Feud, and
Yeah, you don't know the
that
family.
is the
What year?
You don't
What
know the
year?
family.
What year?
You don't know the family?
It's family food.
Fuck. God, why am I blanking?
Chains,
Jeopardy.
bicycles.
No,
Whatever, I
Heather
can't
said
remember the
Heather
said
said that already.
bicycles.
What'd you say, Connor?
I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Their neck,
I said tires
right?
because I live in the north.
A lot of people have chains for necklaces.
Shut up, basement!
I said nipples.
You would have been one of the answers that Steve probably would have won.
Pork cupine.
I have no fucking idea now. I can't think of anything.
Prisoners. Sorry.
I mean, I was forced to do it.
Doors. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Okay. Okay. Basement,
I know,
what did you say?
He said nipples.
I said nipples.
Oh, okay, you said nipples. That is definitely not on here.
I thought it was a
So he
family
says
game. I thought this was
chainsaw.
America.
If you would have said dog, you would have had the number 4 answer.
Oh,
If you
fuck.
said door or gate, you had
That's
the
what I-
number 3 answer.
Oh shit. Okay.
Gina, what did you say?
Tires.
Tires.
That is the number 2 answer.
Oh,
What do you think the number 1 answer is?
a chainsaw.
I'm not
Nipples.
saying
A
anything.
bicycle.
That's
Oh,
what Heather
yeah.
said, right?
Bicycle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I call bullshit. No, I'm kidding.
I'm looking right at it. All right.
Yeah, Philly said bike. His first
I
thing he
can
said
show you
was
the
bike in
damn
the chat
card.
too.
It's chainsaw is good.
I demand a recount.
So
Well,
I
He
get
said bike in the chat, and then he texted me chainsaw.
Chainsaw's a
So-
good answer.
Heather has 1 point, Basement has 1 point. That's how we're doing this. Whoever has the best answer gets
All right.
What do we win? The family.
nothing. Not a goddamn fucking thing.
We win a family.
Congratulations, that's what you
We win a
fucking
family.
get.
This is my family.
God,
Name
imagine
a
if
phrase.
that was Family Feud. You win the family.
Yes, that's
Yep.
what you
Name a
Name
phrase.
a phrase that has the word home in it.
Home sweet
Home
home.
Alone. Ooh shit.
I was faster.
Well, can I ask? It doesn't matter. I'm going to ask all 4 of you.
Yeah.
Home is where the heart is.
I said Home Alone.
I said home sweet home real fast.
Wait, you said a phrase, right?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Basement, what do you say?
Home sweet home.
Okay. Connor, what do you say?
I said Home Alone.
Okay. Gina says
Home
is where
Depot.
the heart is. And Heather, you said.
Home sweet home as well.
So, the number 4 answer is
Home Depot.
home is where the heart is in Home Depot.
I'm a Lowe's man myself.
Number 3 answer is welcome home.
Oh, how do we not get
None of
welcome
us.
home?
none of
Number
us is-
2 answer is there's no place like home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Number
Oh,
1
fucking
answer
God.
is home sweet home.
So me and Heather both get 1 point.
That
Yeah.
is correct. So it's 2-2.
This is bullshit.
You'll be all right.
You won't be.
Name a
Domination.
look, you don't have to win the fucking race. It's like Jesus Christ.
I want a family.
What's the point of racing then, huh?
Have you
Name-
met me in basement? Like,
Name a professional who blows a whistle.
Referee.
a referee. God damn it.
We all
1 point to everybody.
Okay, so what, Gina? What do you say?
We all said referee,
We all said referee.
at the same
You
time.
all got. Y'all get a point.
Or was it on the board?
Number 2.
What was
Okay.
number
The
1?
number 4 answer,
Rape.
or number 5.
Person
number
raping.
5,
Person getting
Okay.
raped.
it's okay. The number 5 answer is a crossing guard. The number 4 is coach. Number 3 is a lifeguard.
Number 1. Person
Number
getting
2
raped.
is referee.
What's number 1?
Why don't you all just take a guess?
Person getting raped.
No. Police
Hold on.
officer?
Heather's right. Police
Yeah.
officer.
Where? They shoot first, blow later.
Name. Okay. You'll be all right in the morning. It's 3 to 1 to 1.
Oh my god.
Name something you might find in an ambulance.
Defibrillator.
A
God
gurney.
damn it, I was gonna say that. Oxygen mask.
Okay. Connor?
Paramedic.
Uh,
Myself. In a couple
Stretcher.
minutes.
A
stretcher.
So the number 5 answer, or number 6, number 5 answer is patience. Number
How's
4
it spelled?
answer is an
Patients for
IV.
what? Like they're in a rush.
Number 4 answer is IV. Number 3 is stretcher, and I'll take gurney. Number 2 is a needle, and the number 1 answer is Gina. You got it right. Oxygen or oxygen mask.
That's bullshit. Fuck you, Steve Harvey. I hope you get into an ambulance and just like, well, we left the defibrillator out of here.
Per the survey.
No matter how hard it tries, name an animal a snake would never swallow.
Turtle.
Skunk. I don't know why.
Crocodile.
Skunk.
Okay. Gina?
The fish.
The fish?
Oh, fish.
The fish.
Not the fish.
Not just a fish.
I said a fish, you asshole.
He said the
I
fish.
got you. I did. But a fish. A snake could never swallow a fish. Okay. Basement, what do you say?
I should have went with elephant, but I decided to go with skunk. And
None
survey
of you are
says
even on the fucking board. Number 5 is a hippopotamus. Number 4 is a cow. Number 3 is a lion. Number 2 is a horse. And basement, if you would have said elephant, you would have been correct.
When I have
You
time
bet.
to think, I'm smarter.
A snake could swallow a fish. If
The
it's
fish.
stuck
do.
I mean, they're
That can swallow-
slimy.
The fish. That's even easier.
Basement statement just
And
now.
actually, you know what? That's the dumb answer anyway, because there's like a thing called eels, which is basically the snake of the fucking ocean, and they
You
eat
said
fish.
the fish.
There are snakes in
That's
the
the
ocean
worst
too.
answer.
There's water snakes.
Yeah.
There's fish in lakes. There's snakes in lakes. Yeah.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
Yeah.
So name an animal you wish Noah had left off the ark.
Skunk.
Mosquitoes. Well, it's a fucking not an animal.
Okay.
Animal you wish Noah kept off the ark?
Yes.
Off the ark.
Humans.
An alligator.
Okay. I'll take alligator.
Porcupine.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Reading the chat, Connor.
I said skunk.
Basement, what did you say?
I said
you
mosquito
like,
and humans.
mosquito and humans. I mean, if you would have kept the humans off.
Humans would have been great.
Just let it fucking.
It's all right. It's funny. So number 5 is mice.
Okay.
Number 4 is
We
snakes.
test them all the time. It's super important.
Number 4 was snakes. Number 3 was insects. Number
Huh?
2
Mosquito, right?
was a skunk. And number 1 was a bird.
Fuck.
Wouldn't
That's
insects?
alligator.
Wait, wouldn't insects be number 1?
I know people don't want the blue check mark, but Jesus Christ.
Wait, who won that? I technically said
Heather did.
mosquito.
You
Which is
must
insects.
have.
You
Wait,
did.
yeah, you.
Heather
Yeah.
got the point because she said skunk.
Skunk. Skunk was number
Oh
2.
yeah, insects
Yeah,
was number
man.
3 and
Skunk,
was
really?
Skunk was number 2.
This is definitely a North American game.
Skunk.
Oh yeah, I forgot that when your dog gets sprayed by a skunk, it doesn't phase you.
I know what you're all going to say on this one. Name something made of feathers.
Birds.
Pillow.
Connor?
Feathers. Shit.
I wanted to say bird pillow.
Oh, I
Angel wings.
Oh,
You said pillow.
no,
I
no,
did,
no.
yes.
Oh, yeah, Gina said pillow.
You can say pillow too. I
No,
don't
you
know.
can't.
no,
It's my
no,
answer.
no,
Choose
no,
your
no.
own,
It's
fucker.
too long. Unless we say it in unison. I said angel wings,
Okay.
which I hope to God it's not on there.
Indian headdress.
Oh,
Indian
God.
headdress.
Racist.
Okay.
What are you,
Native
a Chiefs
American
fan?
headdress.
You said
Yep.
birds?
Do you like the
I
Washington
knew
football team?
One of you was going to say birds. It is not made of feathers.
I thought it was
not made of feathers.
I
It
thought it
has
was
feathers.
I thought of a better answer after that.
Number 5 is a mattress.
Ew.
Yep.
Number 4, and this is why I'm going to say, Connor, you are correct, a hat.
Say hat.
It's a headdress.
A headdress is a hat. Number 3, a boa.
Constrictor.
Oh, fucking God, really?
Number 2, a feather duster.
That was my better answer. Feather
Who fucking
duster.
uses a feather duster
Number
anymore?
I don't know.
one
What are we in the
answer
fucking
is
40s?
Pillow.
Have you ever slept on a feather pillow? It's the worst fucking thing in the world.
No,
It is.
I love them.
God.
No,
I
they
fucking
stab
love 'em.
you left, right, and center.
Mm-mm.
If you
My
have a
dad has-
literal feather pillow, they do.
My
It's
dad
all
has
stabs.
my dad has like a what are those down feather pillows? Oh my,
You don't
it's my
have to-
favorite.
That
It is
sounds
my
nice.
favorite. If
Don't-
I
you don't
could
have to
steal
say
his
that.
fucking
PC.
pillow, oh, I love it.
Down feather.
All right. So Gina got that. Name something you would do before kissing somebody.
Brush my
Shit.
Fucking them?
What
I
did
just
you?
said brushing your teeth, so I'm gonna go gargle mouthwash.
Okay. Basement. What did you say?
Well, can I change my answer?
No, but what did you say?
I said fucking them.
I mean,
It's like after sex kiss.
Wait,
yes, I got
what?
you. I got you.
Is it? You said like, what would I do before kissing them or after kissing
Yeah.
them?
Before kissing.
Before.
Yeah, you gotta
Like, you gotta fuck them first.
yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
What the fuck?
What? It's foreplay.
Tell me that you don't know what foreplay is without telling me that.
No,
you
I do
don't know
foreplay
what
afterwards.
foreplay is.
He does 5 play at this point. Fucking going an extra step.
Oh man, I'm done. Hey baby girl, you want you cuddle for a bit, or kiss you up? I'll give you a massage.
All right. So what do you say, Connor?
Tell my coach that was a great game. No, no.
Is that what you said? Because you have to stick with it. I stuck with fucking him.
You went to Penn State, didn't you?
Give it penetrate state. I would.
That's where I went.
This game just divulged into madness. I was gonna say hug.
Okay. Number 5, check your breath.
Never one should be divorced.
My breath.
Number 4, pucker up.
What the
Ooh.
fuck? Jesus.
Whoa.
Fucking.
Everyone should be.
Number 12 is brush your teeth or rinse.
Number
So you
12.
brush your you run upstairs or where the fuck
Number
your bathroom
12?
is, and you brush your teeth and run down and kiss
Number
somebody.
12.
Yeah, wait, number 12.
Number 3. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Number 3. Number 3. I
How-
read it.
how-
I'm questioning the
what is this?
sanity
What
of
is
the
this,
fucking
like-
host.
Honestly, like brush your teeth in the moment
Yeah.
of being like, oh, she's sitting there waiting to kiss. Wait,
No,
I have
like you,
a fucking toothbrush in my holster.
I remember that scene in Lady and the
Number
Tramp when he
2,
pulled off the
number
brush.
2, number 2 is use mint or spray. And
does that
number
count
1.
as gargle mouthwash?
I mean,
Number
how
1.
what's the anticipation of this kiss? It's gonna be like,
Gargle
wait a
mouthwash.
minute.
Gargle or mouthwash is rinse.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
why so much? Have you ever kissed somebody with this much preparation?
Why are you bitching about people's surveys results? It's not like JP created these.
No, but like, has anybody ever kissed somebody with
Really?
this much preparation?
Come here.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Not
baby.
me.
I just knocked
I'm
you
about
in
to
the
kiss you. Give me a second. You pull out fucking mouthwash.
I
It's like,
do
what the
declare,
fuck?
I do
Why do
need
you
to
have
freshen
mouthwash
myself up
on?
in the bathroom.
Number 1 is close your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I never kiss with my eyes closed. You gotta know my enemy.
That's creepy.
Literal. They're giving
Homemade
you
coaching is a
literal
great game.
answers. I mean, I would like to see some of the answers that are given.
Oh shit!
Like the not top 5 answers are on the board. I'd like
I'm
to
pretty
see
sure we got a couple of those.
Besides the
opposite.
car, name something that runs on gasoline.
Generator.
Lawnmower.
Motorbike?
A car?
Other than a car.
Other than
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
SUV.
Scooter.
okay. Number 5, an airplane.
Fuck.
Number 4, a tractor. Number 3, motorboat. Number 2, motorcycle.
Yep.
That's a motorbike.
Number 1, lawnmower.
You said scooter. That's not a motorcycle.
Where is generator in this bitch?
And
It's
a scooter
not in
doesn't
there.
run on gas. It runs on electricity.
They never,
No, there are some that run on gas.
apparently,
Generators run on gas.
apparently Steve
No, I
Harvey
didn't
never
say
played Dead
generator,
by
I said
Daylight.
scooter.
Okay. I
Generators
know
everywhere.
generators create electricity, but they run on fuel.
He
That's
said a
literally
scooter.
not what I was saying. I was talking about the scooter.
I know.
Generator.
There are some scooters that have.
Anyway, next question.
So confused right now.
Okay, besides clothes, name something that has a zipper.
A jacket.
Purse.
Wait, besides clothes. Fuck.
A tent.
Fuck.
What was that, Connor?
Sleeping bag?
I was gonna say the same thing, literally as Heather said it. Fuck.
A sleeping bag.
Okay.
A body bag.
Oh.
Okay. Does have a zipper.
That wasn't my answer. My answer was purse.
What was your answer?
Purse. He
Purse.
said purse.
A purse? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Connor's answer.
He said his answer, didn't he?
No,
he said his answer was the
fuck.
same as mine, so now he's gonna pick something
Ooh,
else.
backpack.
Did
Okay.
nobody say
that's a good one.
jeans?
Number
No
5.
No clothes. It's aside from clothes.
Number 5, a pillow or pillowcase.
What?
Okay.
Never seen that.
Never
I
have
actually-
I
I
Very
ever.
rare.
No, on a
Jesus
pillow,
Christ.
on a pillow I have. On a pillow I have, not a pillowcase.
Never seen it on a pillow or pillowcase.
Number 4, a sleeping bag.
Mhm.
Yep.
Number 3, storage bags.
Thank you, buddy.
Number 2, backpack.
There we go.
Number 1, purse.
Yes.
There, yeah. I've never seen Basement so excited for a purse.
Because you got a point.
I don't even know how many
You
points we
obviously
have
have
now.
never
It's-
seen
You
basement
have
during
4.
Christmas.
You have 4. She has 3. Gina has 2, and Connor's stuck at 1.
Yep.
Why do you
Name
smell
a
like
food that is often in a microwave.
TV dinner.
TV dinner.
Ah, we're the same.
Okay,
God damn.
it's the
I
same.
beat you to it.
Ooh.
No.
Popcorn.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Ooh, that's a good one.
But you can do it on the stove too.
I accept both Gina and Basement's answer.
Beat you, you son of a bitch.
Frozen vegetables.
Same time.
Okay. Number 5 is burritos.
Mm-hmm.
Burritos are
Number
delicious.
4, hot dogs.
Ew.
Yeah.
Hot dog, hot diggity
Number
dog.
3, TV dinners.
No, 3.
on.
Popcorn's
Number 2, pizzas.
What?
Come on.
And
Uh,
the
Microwave
number one
pizzas.
answer is popcorn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even though you can make it on the fucking stove.
Fuck off.
I've never heard of anybody making
Or
a
in a
TV
popcorn.
There's
dinner
bags.
on a stove. The fucking thing has TV. Fucking.
You can
Fucking
technically you can make it.
There's bags
technically-
specifically for microwave.
Technically, you can make a TV dinner in the oven.
That sounds like extra work.
I know.
Right?
I
takes
could
like
eat it in
58
5
minutes
minutes
when it
or
only takes-
an hour.
Yeah, you, like 6
Exactly.
minutes in
Tastes
the
like shit
microwave
anyway.
or 58 minutes in the fucking...
Tastes like plastic. Yeah.
DiGiorno, bitches. All right, what's up?
Name something you might compare a bald guy's head to.
Cue ball.
Bowling ball.
Okay. Heather,
I said bowling ball.
what did you say, Basement?
I said
Cue ball.
cue ball.
Okay.
You might compare a ball man's head to?
Penis. Let's say penis.
What were the answers so far?
A bowling ball
A
and a
bowling
cue
ball.
ball.
feel like those are the only two big ones.
Oh, another one.
So did I. I thought of about 30 of them. I've heard them all.
This
I've heard them fucking all.
fucking world. Say
My
something.
mind is drawing a blank. My mind is drawing a blank.
I can't.
Go with balls.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah, I can't.
No,
I can't.
he stole it, but he said me
What?
You corrected it. You corrected it.
But me clean was great.
Me clean.
Me clean.
Oh, I love you, Toots. Oh God. Typo. Yeah, Mr. Clean. I'm gonna steal that from my boyfriend.
Be clean.
Me
I
clean.
like me clean better.
Me clean is
Oh.
I can't think of
Fall.
anything.
Come on.
Tina, can you think of anything?
Mr. Clean.
Go with
You
the
said
fucking.
Mr. Clean?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. That's what you said?
Go with the fucking.
Waiting for Connor.
I have no idea.
What are those
Okay,
like?
You are gonna fucking roll your eyes as soon as you hear it.
What are those like
Yeah.
mystifying balls? You get 8-ball.
Like
I'll
Chrome something? I don't know. Like something
I'll be able
Chrome.
to tell if number 5 is an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, egg.
Yeah.
Egghead.
Egghead. Number 4,
Here and still be an egghead.
a beach ball.
What?
I've never,
That's really
never
stupid.
in my life
Never
heard that.
heard anybody
Neither.
call that.
Me neither. That one I've never heard.
That's
I'm
really
fucking
dumb.
ball.
Mhm.
Number 3, a basketball.
That's
the
stupid
fuck?
as well.
No.
That's stupid, but I have heard it because somebody couldn't think of a ball.
Bumpy.
Number 2,
Excuse me.
basement said cue ball.
Mm-hmm.
It says billiard ball. I will accept that.
Thank you, Steve
I
Harvey.
will accept that.
Number one is a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But they come in all colors.
Number one is gonna be a chrome dome.
Heather got it right. She now
Did
has.
she say Chrome Dome?
No, I did. I was like Chrome something.
Oh.
But bowling ball. I figured bowling ball would be number one.
Oh, just my little buddy, all cuddly.
I thought you were talking to
Name-
yourself.
So
Mhm.
cute.
Name something that gets knocked over when it's really windy. Wendy. That happens.
lawn chair.
Umbrella or a parasol or whatever the fuck that shit is.
Flag.
Okay.
Lawn chair. No, Gina said that.
Oh,
Oh, ow, oh,
Garbage can.
shit.
I have
Okay.
one, but
Connor? Didn't you
I'm
already say basement? What'd you
I
say?
did. I said like an umbrella or a parasol, like the fucking, you know.
Mhm. I know what you're talking about.
I thought you said something already, Connor.
My
did.
fragile masculinity.
I
Well,
did.
I didn't hear what you said.
It's instant reactions to what you said.
Connor, I want to give you one, but I can't.
No.
I can. I can tell you right now. You want one? I'll give it to you.
Mm-mm.
What did you
No,
say?
I have one, but I want to change it from what I originally blurted out.
What did you originally blurt out?
I originally blurted out flag.
Okay.
That's good.
You is that what you're taking? or-
No, I wanted to change it.
Go ahead.
What? We can change?
No.
Change
Wait,
them?
I gotta get
This is
Gina's
not- this is
idea. No, you
Family
can't. You
Feud.
gotta go with flag. Go ahead, Gina.
This is Family Feud. Okay,
Gina.
it is always the first answer that
Okay.
pops out of their
Then
mouth.
okay, good.
But
Yeah,
90%
no,
of the
you're
time,
right.
Steve Harvey ends up with the face like this.
Mhm.
See?
You're good. Gina, what's
I
your
think
answer?
She did answer, didn't she?
I forgot my answer. Lawn chair. I said.
There it is.
Okay, so that's okay. So number 5 is an umbrella.
No, God. I was gonna say
Number
sign.
4.
For the
Ooh, really?
record, I was going to change my answer to trees.
Philly
number
actually said a
4.
good one. He said
Okay.
trampoline.
We're gonna change your answer to trees. Did it
I
sound bad?
was.
Number 4 is a swing set.
What?
The fuck?
A swing set.
They
No, I
must
know-
be
I
referring
heard
to
you.
those
So
old metal
more
ones.
swing sets
Yeah.
get knocked over from strong winds than umbrellas.
Yes.
Fuck you, Steve Harvey.
Number 3. Number 3. Plants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trees a
Oh,
plant.
that's a good one.
Number
actually.
That's
2.
true.
Trash cans.
That was me.
Oh,
And
damn.
number 1 would have been, if Connor would have said trees first, been the number one answer.
I got another point.
Wait. Trees are plants.
I hear you. I question that, but I'm just showing.
Lawn chairs didn't even make it on the list. This is
Fucking
bullshit.
Steve Harvey.
Fucking Steve Harvey, man.
I swear to God, he doesn't know what a strong wind is.
Name
he does.
Name a kid. So you have 6 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cheater. Name a type of cheese Americans like best.
American
Cheddar.
Okay. What did you say, Gina?
American.
Both. I'll accept both your answers because I couldn't tell which one got it first.
What did Gina? What did you say, Gina?
She said American.
Heather and I both said American. Yeah.
I couldn't
said
tell
cheddar.
Yeah, I was gonna go with cheddar as well.
Well, there's one other massive one.
Basement beaches cheddar.
Just one more.
What do you mean one more? There's like millions of types of cheese.
Yeah, but there's one more that's like universally used. Call a friend. Call Drew. He knows
Fine,
all about
Swiss.
cheese. That's not the one I was going
Okay.
with.
Number 5 answer is provolone.
Wait a minute.
Mozzarella.
Gina,
Mozzarella.
Hold
He
on.
didn't even answer.
Yes, she did. She answered at the same time you did.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking about Connor.
He did answer. He said
Well,
Swiss.
hold on. Heather and Gina Heather and Basement have the same answer, don't they?
No, Heather and Gina
no,
have the same answer. They said it at the same time.
Answered,
Oh,
like literally the same time.
I was saying Connor. I was saying
literally.
mozzarella. It's like fucking everything.
I think Swiss
That's
is
what
better.
I was over here going.
Number 4 is mozzarella.
Well, you would have lost anyway.
Number 3
Swiss.
is Swiss.
Fucking Swiss before mozzarella. Steve
Number
Harvey,
2
you cunt.
Number 2, American cheese.
Yeah.
American males.
The number 1 answer, according to 100 people surveyed on
It's gonna
this
be cheddar.
fucking game, is cheddar cheese.
Give it to
Cheddar
me.
cheese?
Fucking basement.
Give it to me.
So Basement got a point. It is you have 5, Heather has 6, and both Gina and Connor are bringing up the rear.
With what?
I'm in the
that.
middle. Connor's in the rear. That didn't make sense. That
You
didn't
have
Nothing wrong with that.
2. Both of you have 2. God damn it! All right.
I thought I had 3. Never mind. Anywho, go ahead.
I don't even know how many I have.
I have 1 for the
You're
record.
fine.
Name something that ends with the word code.
Code?
Barcode.
Code.
I said it.
I heard Basement say barcode.
Cheat code.
That's good.
Okay.
Words that end in code?
Yes.
Does they have to end in code?
Zip code.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Area
a good
code.
one.
Number 5 answer.
Wait,
Barcode.
did everybody give an answer?
Number 5 is barcode. Fuck, man.
Five
I
is
swear
barcode.
to
Wait,
Christ.
did everybody give an answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 4, security code.
Fuck. Should have gone with that one.
Number 3, Morse code.
Morse code's up that high? That's a
Morse
little-
code is higher than barcode. What's
That's
used
what-
more
yeah.
today?
Two,
What's used more
Number
today,
2.
Steve Harvey? You fucking cunt.
Number 2, zip code.
Yeah.
The number 1 answer,
don't even
according
have that
to
here.
this survey, area code.
Ah,
Listen,
okay.
cheat code wasn't even on the list, and that's a bullshit.
Wow, yeah.
Barcode was number
Game-
5. I feel
The gamer
cheated.
in us.
I feel like I got cheat coded.
Woohoo! That's number 2.
100 people surveyed, top 5 answers. Kids can't wait for Christmas. What can't adults wait for?
Sex.
School
If
to
this
start.
game was real. The weekend is my answer.
Okay.
School to start.
Is that your answer? Because I'm just going to say that's your answer. Because you've been real, and I agree with the Basement on half of what is.
The end of the workday.
Okay. Connor.
To go to sleep?
Number 5 answer, bedtime.
Yeah, all right.
Number 4 answer, the day after Christmas.
No, because that's my kid's birthday. Like that's. I still
Number
don't get a
3,
break.
a vacation.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Number 2, and I can't wait for this, school to start.
It
The
could be
number
payday
one
too.
answer, according to the survey, is paycheck.
Yeah, I just thought of that too. I'm like, I was like, "Ma, shit." It's
Heather
probably
read
payday.
these.
I can't believe sex didn't make the list.
You are
Never
not
does.
incorrect on that.
It was
No.
probably answered, just not enough times for it to make the survey.
Fucking Steve Harvey.
Like I said, I would like to see the bottom 10.
Yeah.
The not top 5 survey.
I'm pretty sure that this survey was taken like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I
By a
found
bunch
this
of
name
Steve
before.
Harveys.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Name something people buy by the roll.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Fuck.
So I'm accepting Heather's answer at dildos.
No.
Toilet paper. I said toilet
We,
paper.
we all said
Yeah,
toilet
we all
paper.
said toilet paper.
Connor and Gina both said toilet paper at the same time. I'm gonna say paper towels.
I said I was with them.
Yeah, basement it was too. As
Yeah,
well.
basement. Basically, me, basement, Connor. We all said it. At
You
the
said
same time.
dildos. I have to accept your first fucking answer. Dildos is not on there.
No, of course not. But then
No,
again,
it's on the roll.
laughing, so meaning I was joking.
I've had to take all their answers.
Not all of you have not taken all of Basement's answers, so don't give me that shit.
He's taking 99% of them. The only one he didn't take
He
was the
super
last one.
angry. Look at that face.
The last one, which was sex, but it was followed by
Ooh,
the weekend,
sleeping on
and
the
neither
couch.
of them were on there anyway.
Oh my God! I got a cramp. Huh? Oh fuck!
So
By the way,
number
I just had a
5.
mind fuck. Well, I just had a mind fuck because the times went back. Are you all right there, Gina?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not okay.
He'll be okay.
Number five answer is stamps.
JP just keeps rolling with the list.
Who the fuck buys stamps by the roll?
Tina,
You can buy them.
you'll be okay. Your cramp will go away.
How many fucking letters are you sending?
It's gone now, but it was a cough.
How many
calf
letters
cramp.
am I extending?
fucking-
What?
To buy fucking rolls of stamps. How many letters are you sending?
People who are who have their business at home and have to
Yeah.
I meet the people that are taking the survey. 'cause
I
they're
mean,
great.
the small
Or a
population of
mail
business at home.
Office.
Fuck
Oh, God,
this
it's-
fucking shit. I'm sorry.
Number 4 is tape.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, that's a good one.
Number 3 is film.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This tells you how old this.
Yeah,
this
no
survey-
shit.
Number
Morse code
2.
my ass.
Number 2 is paper towels.
I was gonna go with that. after
Number 1 is toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, TP. We're the shit crew.
You ready?
Yeah.
So dildos wasn't on there.
Oh, she's gonna kill him.
We'll be sitting on one in a minute.
Wait, it wouldn't matter because my answer was number 2.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh
Which
God.
actually technically our was.
Yeah.
It's going to have number 3 and number 4. I mean,
Technically our answers were number 2 as well.
name a pizza topping that some people think is yucky.
Anchovies.
I
Pineapple.
was gonna say that.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
I have to accept fucking Gina's answer. Connor, you have to find.
No, Connor answered.
I
before
said
me.
me and Gina said mushrooms at the exact same
Yeah,
time.
I literally heard us say it at the same time.
What do you say?
Listen, he's stoned out of his fucking mind, so I don't really trust his hearing
He's our
capabilities.
Steve
He's
Harvey.
sober.
He's our Steve Harvey, okay?
Basement
I don't trust his.
already.
I don't trust his hearing when he's sober. So
My answer was pineapple.
Okay,
Ooh.
number
Oh, that's a
5
good
is
one, though.
mushrooms.
shit.
Shroom
Number
twins.
4 is sardines.
Ooh,
I forgot that's still a
isn't that
fucking thing.
Isn't that pretty much the same as anchovies?
No, they're different.
They're
different.
Number 3, pineapple.
Really?
Peanut pillet.
Number 2,
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting.
number
Peanut
2
fillet.
is ham.
Ham?
I'm sorry?
Delicious on pizza. What the fuck is wrong with
Yeah,
those
what
people?
the fuck, man?
Number
Ham is-
1 is anchovies or anchovy.
Okay, here's the thing. Ham and pineapple
Ham is
together is good
Hawaiian.
on pizza.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not
No.
a fan of
It's
pineapple on
pronounced
pizza.
peanut pillet.
I'm not a fan of you.
It
Okay?
doesn't go on my fucking pizza.
So who
It's
got
pronounced.
I did.
Tell me in
I got
Morse
a
code.
pan,
You
I got a pineapple.
8.
Pineapple
Heather's got
pan.
8
I mean,
points.
you could have ice cream on pizza.
Heather's got
You know what I'm
8.
talking
Well,
about,
a dessert
Connor.
pizza. A dessert
Wait,
pizza,
what?
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Do you not know what I'm
What?
talking about? I guess you watched it long ago.
A dessert pizza?
Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't watched that shit.
Okay, so first to 10. Heather's at 8.
Fuck.
What? How did you get to 8? She was just at
She
6.
had-
Well, she
she
get
had
2
the
points
best-
in the last round.
She's also right next to the cards I have. And she's fucking the host.
I was tied with her at
Wasn't that
6.
She was a 7.
She's
No.
also sleeping with the host, so I mean, I call foul play.
No, Steve Harvey.
Yeah. Steve
Your
Harvey paying
credibility
attention.
is
Determine who's answering what answers.
your credibility is in question, Steve Harvey.
Going up in smoke. Get it?
If go back.
I'm gonna
and
start
let me
calling
know
you
that-
Starvey.
I could have swore it was 7. I could have swore she had 7. So you have 7 or 8?
I have 8.
Then
So I
I
got
have
2 other questions
7.
since he said that what I had.
I have
lies.
2.
It's all lies. Fact check.
Whatever, let's go.
All right, fuck it. I don't care.
Fact
It's you
check.
going.
Name something that would stop you sleeping on a long distance air flight.
Crying kid.
Kid screaming.
The fuck?
Basically, they both said crying kid, so.
You did, but Basement said it first.
No, they said it at the same time.
Like a-
You guys are
oh my god, what the fuck is the turbulence?
okay. Heather, what did you say?
I didn't say anything yet.
plane crashing. Just say plane crash.
I think depending on where they are on the plane, that would extend to their sleep.
That's fucking hilarious.
Right?
Like, number 1, death.
The plane crashing should be number 1. I'm not gonna lie.
It should be, but I'm not going to say it now because they're all putting juju on it.
Canadian Airlines are shit.
They are.
First thing that comes to my mind is somebody having a panic attack.
Number 5, snoring.
Close.
Number 4, turbulence.
Oh, all right. Fuck. I'm actually surprised I made that.
Well, actually, it's 4. There's 4 answers. Sorry. Number 2 is noise. Number 1 is crying baby.
Yeah, crying baby.
By just general noise?
I
Or
know.
what?
What
That's-
the fuck is that?
So
That's what the
Gina and who got that?
Basement.
I guess I have 10 points now.
You have. Yes. No, you're
He's tied with me.
yeah.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
I think we both have 7, to be honest, but I guess we'll have 8 together.
Slowly over here in 2 land.
Give me a word, or give me a phrase that starts with the word happy. I apologize.
Happy go
Happy
lucky.
holidays.
Oh shit. That's a good one.
I got Basement. I got Heather.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that's probably
I
number
got
1.
Gina.
That's probably number 1, to be honest. Happy Gilmore.
Phrase, not a movie title.
Well,
Well, it kind of is a phrase. Go ahead, Connor. Whenever.
I'm trying to think of
He
one.
has to poop.
I'm trying to think. Wow, you guys took out the fucking good ones.
Happy Days, the show.
Oh, happy day.
We did what? We already did Happy Birthday. What were the other ones I already said?
Happy
So
Holidays.
happy holidays and happy
Birthday.
Pretty sure Happy Birthday's number 1.
Happy Halloween.
Okay. Number
Isn't
5.
that what Heather said?
No.
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 Number 5 is happy holidays.
Fuck me.
Number 4 is happy go lucky. Number 3, happy new year.
Ah, fuck.
Fuck. That's the obvious one.
Number 2, happy days. Number 1, happy birthday.
I don't know how
Halloween.
Happy Days
Halloween.
is anywhere above the other ones, to be honest.
Halloween is once again overlooked.
Happy days.
Who the fuck says Happy Days?
Fawns.
Before
day.
every single fucking person on the planet says Happy New Year at one time.
The Fonz.
Name something parents try to pressure their grown children into doing.
Save money.
Getting a job.
Well, hold on. Say that one more time.
Name something parents pressure their grown children to do.
Name
Move out.
Name something parents try to pressure their grown children into doing.
Behave.
Move out. Move out.
Okay. You said,
Saving money.
Gina, I heard you.
Get a job.
What did you say, Basement?
Mine's not even gonna be on there. Behave.
Number
Wait,
5.
was it children or grown children?
It's grown,
Grown
children.
children.
Oh fuck, I'm fucked.
Move out, bitches.
Alpha says use condoms.
Save money.
Uh,
Is
Oh
number,
shit.
Number 4. move out.
Fuck. I thought that'd be
Number
higher.
3, get a job, go to work. Number 2, get married.
Have
Number
kids.
1, go to college and further your education.
Same shit. Okay.
Hey, so I actually got the
So
number one.
who got the best answer out of that?
I said get a job. It was the highest.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
number 3.
didn't hear it right.
Used condoms.
Well, what did you say?
I said behave.
Actually, that could still be number 1.
But the
I
kids
know, but
don't listen.
I thought it was just children, not grown children.
No, I said grown children. Sorry.
Grown children. It's a
25.
confusing sentence.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it says pressure their grown children into doing.
How is grown children a confusing sentence? Because no matter how old your kids are, they're still your fucking children. But they're grown. How is that confusing?
Take it up with the fucking piece of paper that
I
JP's writing.
didn't hear grown, okay? That's how it's confusing. All I heard was children.
Name a place that kids get sent to.
Juvie.
Principal's office.
Detention.
Fucking basement. I knew basement was gonna say juvie.
I said detention.
I said principal's office.
Tally Magoo's
They're
backdoor
better.
extravagance.
I know one that would be really good too.
Hell.
Well, okay, we'll say that.
No, she already gave her
What did
answer
she
to the
say?
principal's office.
I didn't hear it. Okay, you said
I said their bedroom.
To the corner.
Connor.
Detention.
Okay, and basement said juvie.
Yeah, well.
Just okay. I did say principal's office. Just for clarification, I'm sticking with that answer, but I was also going to say timeout.
Number
No,
5
that's probably number 1.
is timeout or
Oh,
naughty.
that's number 5. Never mind.
Naughty step. Naughty
Juvie's
step.
number 1.
That's exactly what
Naughty
it
step.
says. Number 4.
Jimmy's
And I want to say this. I'm going to give basement this. It's boot camp.
It's essentially
It's
juvie.
essentially
thing.
juvie.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 3
I'll
is
take it.
their room.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Number 2 is school. Number 1 is summer camp.
Ah, fucking hell.
I mean, how many kids go? I never went to summer camp.
I did.
Basement, I'd be quiet. You got the point.
yeah. Basement's like the only one that made it on the board out of all of us.
I got
No.
No. Someone
That's what I
said.
said in their room.
Yeah.
It's on there.
I think
Oh,
it's above.
Oh,
Wait, he's at 9. I apologize.
Oh my god.
gosh.
Name
Give me
something-
false hope.
The host all fucked up. Yep.
Just
Name something you'd hate to be sitting near in a restaurant.
Crying
Hot
baby.
plate.
I will take basement. What he said.
The kitchen.
I said hot plate.
You said hot plate.
Yeah.
Gina, you said kitchen.
Yep.
messy eater.
Oh, I was gonna go with bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
Number
That's
9.
terrible.
Number 9.
Number
Or
9.
not number
the
9.
fuck?
With 9 points at number 5.
You need
is
to go to bed, JP.
a dirty person. I'm sorry. I'm just
I fit with messy eater, so
number 4. A kid or a baby.
Mm.
Ah.
Number 3. Kitchen. Number 2. A bathroom.
Ah.
And number 1. Smokers.
Well, this game is old as fuck. I mean, who won that? Because I don't even know what anybody answered.
Whoever said kitchen.
yep, that was Gina.
Gina. God damn it.
It was me.
So Gina's you got 4 points now, right, Gina?
No, I think she's
Something
up to 5.
I'd rather sit
Yeah,
next to
I'd
the
love to
kitchen
like
than a
5.
crying baby.
I'd rather sit next to it. I'd rather not sit next to a crying baby.
Yep.
Name something that scares the living daylights out of people.
The dark. I don't know.
Dogs.
Okay?
Spiders.
My dick.
Dogs.
Snakes.
Number 5, scary movies. Number 4, rats or mice.
Number 3, the Great Depression.
Number 3, snakes. Number 2, storms or lightning.
Fucking
And the number 1
Jesus.
answer is spider or bugs.
So nobody's scared of the dark. It's a fucking thing
How
that
are
people
you more
say.
scared of a fucking spider than you are of a snake?
Spiders can kill you faster than a snake.
Would you-
I gotta start. I gotta start thinking 1930s spheres now.
Slithery and
Women's
Would you
rights.
rather go up against a spider or like a dark room filled with spiders? You never know.
All right. Name something a man should never buy without first consulting his wife.
Car.
condoms.
Fuck.
Condoms.
Heather says car.
We all said car. I think.
We all said car except for
That is the number one answer.
Yeah.
I'll give you
3 now.
I don't know where I
I don't
am.
get a point because for some odd reason condoms came out of my mouth and I.
Yeah.
You don't want to repeat
That's
that.
not even
Sentence.
phrasing anymore.
All of a sudden, condoms came out of my mouth. I don't know
All
how
of a sudden,
that.
condoms came out of my mouth. Fucking-
Number 5 is perfume or cologne.
Okay.
Number 4, jewelry.
There you go, condoms.
Number 3, clothes and shoes or shoes.
That's probably closer to condoms.
Hey, first of all,
Number
why does
2
a man need his wife's permission
House.
in order to buy clothes?
Number 2 is
It could be
house.
clothes for her.
Number 2, a house, or number 1, a car.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe number 2 is a house and number 1 is a
Okay.
car.
Yeah,
Considering
right.
like the difference in cost.
Yep.
Look, honey, I bought this house that you didn't know about.
Well, back in the Roaring
Oh,
20s,
awesome,
basically.
great. Yeah, look, honey,
Back
I bought
in-
this car for
back in the Roaring
$2,500
20s.
that you didn't know about. Fucking son of a bitch!
And the condoms came out of my mouth. Yep, next.
All right.
Didn't
last
Heather
one.
win now? Or her basement? Basement was at 9. You said we were going to 10, right?
Yeah, well, Heather would have won then.
They both would have, wouldn't they? Because they both said car, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's do another one anyway. It's fun.
Why not? Fuck
Fuck
it.
it.
Name an
Family.
animal. Name an animal whose legs are featured on a restaurant menu.
Deer.
Kangaroo.
And
I don't know what restaurant has a
an
kangaroo.
animal's legs?
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
I'm
like-
stupid
Oh,
as
chicken.
fuck. Yes, that's the right answer.
Yeah, but like, isn't
What?
it?
Did you
Isn't
say
the Outback Steakhouse a kangaroo?
No, I think
The
that's-
Outback-
You're thinking of the mascot.
First of all, the Outback Steakhouse
not-
is an
not the
actual
food.
fucking restaurant. A kangaroo is an animal. Isn't the Outback Steakhouse a kangaroo? What the
But
fuck?
wasn't the question what animal was on the logo?
No.
On
What
our
animal's
menu.
legs are featured on the menu?
Oh, fuck
it's
my
it's
bitch.
gonna be chicken.
Yeah, I
Name
said
an
chicken.
animal whose legs are featured on a restaurant menu.
Frogs.
Yeah, frog's
Pig.
probably on there.
Yeah.
Pig's
Fifth.
feet.
So who said chicken legs?
Basement.
Connor.
Oh no, Connor. Sorry.
Connor?
I said deer. I don't know why.
You said fucking
here?
kangaroo with it.
Okay. What did you just say, Gina?
I think she was thinking like a logo.
She said
and not
kangaroo.
actual-
Yeah, I was thinking like the logo.
Okay,
I was
but
too
what
at
did
first, to
you
be honest.
say?
Kangaroo.
I said kangaroo, but I meant to say pig
Might.
feet.
So I'm just gonna go out there on a limb and say kangaroo is not on there.
Well, that's because I misread the
I
question.
know what
He's
you
hopping
meant,
around.
but you said kangaroo.
It's not Australian Family Feud.
Number 5 is rabbit.
What? Never seen that.
Number
I have.
4,
Restaurant has
lamb.
fucking rabbit legs on them.
Chinese.
lambs. A lamb's leg, a leg of lamb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 3, crab legs.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fuck that, yeah. Yep.
Number 2, chicken legs.
Yeah.
Two.
And number 1,
Frogs.
is frog legs.
Yep.
That's really stupid. Number 1, frog legs. How many
No.
fucking restaurants you been to that serve frog legs?
I've been to plenty.
A
Well,
lot
not
down
me.
south,
We don't have
actually.
We went to the basement. We went to the grocery store today.
We
The
seen
meat
frog
counter had frog's legs.
So do you think frog legs are eaten more than chicken legs?
So here,
No.
so
Yeah,
it's
fuck you,
really
Steve Harvey.
close. Of the people that were surveyed on this,
The first thing you're gonna think of is frog's legs.
43 people said frog legs and 35 people said chicken legs.
Only one said
Do you
kangaroo.
agree that I don't know, people think funny when they do
When they're
these
put on the
fucking
spot, yeah.
surveys. So like I get surveyed at work and I put just sure, why not? I have nothing. If sure why not is on there, that's usually how I fucking answer.
Connor, are you sure that Aaron Carter died in the pool? Because I just have another article that just popped up that said he died in the bathtub.
Isn't
And
a
how did they find
bathtub
out?
a small pool?
If you type in Aaron Carter pool, you'll C.
Pound in his bathtub.
Here's one for you. Name something you do to an envelope before mailing it.
Lick it.
Lick it. Lick it good.
I didn't even hear the fucking question. What?
Name something you do to an envelope before mailing it.
Lick it.
Stuff it.
Real good.
Listen.
Hey, look, it got taken.
So this could be address it, stamp it, lick it, seal it in that order.
I seal it would make sense.
So number 4 is address it. I'm going to address the envelope. Envelope, I'm going to put you in the mailbox. That's how you. That joke of the day.
That just broke basement. Gina, just send over the article I found about Aaron Kata.
All right, thanks, man.
You.
Not that it matters, but.
In the mailbox.
Fuck you, Steve Harvey.
That was funny, and you know it.
Funny, they're both saying it. I see what you're saying. That some of them are saying.
Yeah, it's both of
pain.
them. I mean, either way around, he drowned, but it's horrific death. But
I need to know where. All right,
number 4 is stamp it. Number 2 is lick it, and number 1 is seal it.
That makes the most sense.
So
yeah, address. I was being funny. It actually does say address it though. I get you put the address on it, but I'm gonna address it.
Wait, did Heather and Basement win?
I enjoyed it thoroughly. Okay.
Me, Basement, and Heather well, Heather and Basement won. Yeah, they won last question.
I think Heather won. I did not win.
That was great.
A wrinkle in my forehead.
Here's one. Name a phrase that starts with the word palm.
Pilot. It's the era. Palm Pilot.
It starts with the word palm. So palm tree.
Palm reader.
That's what I said.
Okay. What did you say, Connor?
I said palm tree too.
Heather? Address it, all right? Go ahead.
What?
Palm strike.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Number four is palm of the hand.
I was going to say Palm Sunday.
Number 3 is palm tree.
Yep.
Number 2, palm reader. And number 1, palm Sunday.
There it is. Yep.
The fuck is Palm Sunday?
How the fuck does palm reader get higher than...
Why wouldn't
because not everybody knows what a fucking palm tree is.
Palm a granite.
You're fucking fired.
Name an occupation where you might ride a horse.
Cowboy. Canadian
whatever.
mounted police.
Mount me?
The what?
The Canadian mounted police.
Okay. Connor, what did you say?
I'm a Mountie. And this is an American game, so fuck, I'm screwed.
Police officer.
Okay. Heather?
A horse rider?
Little herder.
Shit.
Horse wrangler is the number 5 answer. Number 4 answer is a rodeo rider. Number 3, a cowboy.
We said that first.
Number 2, police officer.
There we go.
And number 1, a jockey.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would make
Time out.
most
How
sense.
the fuck does a police officer riding a horse overtake a cowboy?
How many cowboys do you know?
They're seen
because have you been to New York?
Have you been to anywhere that has cowboys?
Have you been to Montana, Wyoming, anywhere, Texas?
I hear you. I hear you.
They ride them here in Boston.
Really mysterious said porn star.
Yes, that's true.
On the right movie,
actually, I think that the fucking horse rides them. That's the thing,
These are
though.
great. Name an animal people might be described as eating like.
Horse.
A pig.
What?
Cow.
Hold on. I got confused by the question.
Name an animal people might be described as eating like.
Well, fuck. All the good ones got taken. No.
Pecking.
Mouse.
Checking your food.
Yeah,
Mouse.
that's true. That could be there. Bird.
Yeah.
Bird.
Okay, number 5 is bear.
What the fuck? Who says that?
Number 4 is a bird.
I knew bird was one.
Is a bird?
Number
What's a tis a
3
bird?
is a dog. Number 2 is hungry as a horse.
Oh, fuck.
Number 1 answer is hungry like a pig.
Pig.
Yeah, give it to me.
Cow not on that list.
They eat grass.
They're vegan.
That's
So
why I said, why is cow not on that list? The exclusive
they're
vegans,
vegan.
goddamn it.
They move.
Name some advice that people give to newlyweds.
Get divorced.
Go to bed, man.
Get kids.
Never go to
Get
bed
kids.
angry.
Okay. Heather? Go ahead, Connor. What'd you say?
Heather? Wait.
Oh, I took her answer.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah, Steve Harvey is the best.
Heather, go ahead, Connor.
Connor, what did you say? What did you say?
Pass on me.
Pass on you?
Yeah.
Okay, Gina?
Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
You literally just pivoted completely away from Heather, not making
Don't let
anything.
money
You're
divide
like,
you, I guess.
okay.
Heather?
Heather?
It's fucking incredible.
Hey!
You're not
Easy.
falling out of your fucking chair.
Stop with the stuff. Okay.
Holy shit. You're the one with the stuff.
I said
Gina?
get divorced. That's my final
Okay.
answer.
Gina.
Oh
Well, I
god.
said don't let money divide you.
Okay. Basement says get a divorce.
Connor's answer now.
Connor?
It should have been me.
What is it? Advice to newlyweds?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I watch?
Advice to newlyweds: Karma Sutra.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Karma Sutra. It's fucking. You get what you deserve, bitch.
Oh my god.
It's the Karma Sutra.
You know what I meant, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, I heard what you said.
I heard what you said.
I can't think of anything. Just skip
Karma
me.
Sutra, not karma. Karma.
Just skip me. I can't think of shit after that.
What'd you want?
Number 5 is good luck.
Oh, that's kind of bad.
Number four is save money.
Okay.
Number 3 is communicate. Number 2 is wait to have kids.
Oh.
And number 1, don't go to bed mad.
Don't go to bed at all. Actually, stay up
I
forever.
think you guys proverbially
Karma
crushed me
Sutra.
in this game. So
Just
Name
stay up
something
forever.
you'd hate to find living in your attic. Name something you'd hate to find living in your attic.
mouse.
Possum.
Raccoon.
A homeless man.
A human? Yeah, a human. I don't want that. That's scary as shit.
JP, is that you?
Number
Why are you
5
up here?
is insects. Number 5 is insects or spiders. Number 4 is a raccoon. Number 3 is a squirrel. Number 2 is a bat. And number 1 is rats or mice.
Now imagine a man dressed up like a raccoon
I
living
can't
up
believe
there.
homeless man was another.
Hey, pal.
Like, legitimately, if they fucking questioned you, would you not say homeless man? That is fucking terrifying.
No, he's not homeless if he's living in your
He's
attic.
nice. You know, fucking don't
He's got
judge
a home.
him.
He's living in your home.
Listen,
He's not
listen.
homeless anymore.
He may be the nicest fucking person in the world, but if he is living in my home and I am not aware of it, that is scary as shit.
No, as long as you don't know.
Saying
it doesn't
human
matter.
being up there is fucking creepy as shit. That'd be way worse than
Your
any
attic's
of-
full of stuff, and he just hands you stuff. Like, here you go. All right,
You open the attic and it's
Oh,
like
thank you. Wait,
17
what?
people just huddled in the corner. What the fuck?
Name a crime that you think it's easy to get away with.
Robbery?
I was about to say stealing small items. I don't know.
Okay.
Stealing a bike. I'll go with something different.
Leaving your dog's poop on your neighbor's lawn.
That's a crime.
Is that a crime though?
Yes, because you can get fined if you do not pick up after your dog when walking.
Ginny's like, on an unrelated note, I will be
Can you
right
get
back.
away with it though?
No, I pick up my dog's
That's
shit.
the question. Number 5 is income tax fraud.
I didn't even answer.
Answer.
Let Basement answer. He hasn't answered yet.
It's so difficult to think of a crime you can get away with.
I heard income is pretty.
Name a crime that you think you can easily get away with.
Man, I am fucking.
This will be my last one, and then I'll shut the fuck up.
An election. Really,
An
Mr.
election?
I'll go with that. Fuck it.
Income tax fraud is number 5. Number 4 is jaywalking. Number 3 is lying.
It's not a
Number
crime.
Fuck off.
Lying is not a
Lying's
crime.
Not even a fucking
No, it
crime.
is. It is.
I know.
How is it a crime?
Perjury. Lying in a.
Yeah, but it doesn't say lying in court.
Yeah, it just says lying.
Perjury. That's a crime. It's a crime. It's
So if I
lying.
lie to you right now, I'm committing a crime.
Yep.
No, because they're not in the court of law.
So what the
Number-
fuck?
Then it should have said perjury. Like,
Why are you guys arguing with a piece of paper?
No, we're arguing with
stupid.
white Steve Harvey.
Argue with me. I didn't do it. Number 2.
Stephen Harvey.
Number 2 is murder.
The fuck?
What?
Oh, think they can get away with. Think they can get away with.
And number 1 is theft or embezzlement. So robbery is
Yeah.
that same thing. I love
identity
lying.
theft should be there.
Lying. I love that answer. Love that answer.
Like lying down?
Mhm.
No,
Then I'm fucking guilty.
God, it's like a man. I just want to sleep right now.
it should have said perjury because that's what it is. But
Just lay
it's
in bed.
lying.
Woo! Fox.
I love this game.
Pretty
Oh
fun.
my gosh.
Ain't gonna lie.
I think the host was a little inebriated, but we'll take that up. But anyway, thanks to everybody who tuned in. I think we're gonna wrap it up here this evening. Check us out on all your favorite podcasting platforms. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all the other cool stuff. We had a very interesting HGGM mode last night. That's an understatement.
Yes, we did.
And we got Marvel Roundtable coming up this Monday with Miss Marvel and some other cool stuff. So make sure you subscribe.
Good.
Calm down. Calm down, Basement. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll see you guys Monday. And as always, stay sexy out there.
Now, if I don't end it, you're gonna
Fucking
feel
awkward,
like I
right?
feel when I start it and you don't start it.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So here we are.
See, I can handle the awkwardness.
Ah, you shut up.
I was gonna say any one of us could just go to the YouTube and end the YouTube side.
Nobody can end me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me just do that
Unendable.
right now.
Yeah, just